In a world brimming with noise, distractions, and fleeting bravado, there stands a man whose strength is not measured by volume or haste, but by the profound silence he cultivates around him. A presence like mist, subtle, yet all-encompassing. He doesn't shout to be heard. His stillness is enough to command attention. Here, power does not bend to chaos. It is a calm current that carves through the bedrock of distraction. This man, unburdened by urgency or fear, transforms clarity into command, making serenity his greatest ally. As you embark on this journey, discover the quiet mastery that defines true danger. Let us embark on a journey through a realm where silence is not an absence, but a presence, where tranquility stands resolute amidst the turbulence of existence. Here, enveloped in serene silence, emerges a figure of uncommon strength. This strength is not born of might or aggression, but of a deep, unyielding calm that settles around him like a protective aura. This man, amidst the world's chaos, becomes a lighthouse of peace, an anchor of stillness in a sea of noise. His power, subtle yet undeniable, arises not from what he says or does, but from an unshakable stillness, a stillness that transforms every room he enters. His journey is one of engagement rather than retreat, a quest to embrace life with a focused mind and an unwavering gaze. This calm becomes his armor, a deliberate discipline that involves no flinching or boasting, altering the essence of any space he occupies. He understands the art of simplicity, allocating his energy to what truly matters, and leaving behind the trivialities that ensnare the unwary. Observers find themselves drawn to him, not because he seeks their attention, but because his existence commands it effortlessly. In his silence resides profound wisdom, a deep understanding that reverberates louder than any words could. Here begins our exploration of the calm and focused man, a noble journey along the path of self-mastery and inner strength. Amidst life's storms, when chaos reigns and distractions abound, the calm man stands firm like an unyielding oak. His serenity is not a product of passivity, but a consciously chosen state, cultivated through consistent practice and introspection. He remains the eye within the hurricane, an unwavering center of peace in the heart of turmoil. His silence arises from understanding that while storms are transient, every tempest holds opportunities for growth and transformation. In today's fast-paced world, littered with a deluge of notifications and demands, he carves a sanctuary within himself, transforming solitude into a crucible of rebirth, drawing from silence a power that external chaos cannot unsettle. The calm man's influence spreads not through force, but through his unyielding presence. Rooted deeply in his convictions, he stands unwavering, guided by principles that defy scrutiny and transcend circumstance. Others may falter where he remains firm, and it is his quiet strength, built on understanding rather than bravado, that those around him cannot help but emulate. His mere presence redefines interaction, setting a standard not of dominance, but of assured presence, providing a counterbalance to those who reveal the fragility of their foundations through agitation. Such an encounter offers a mirror, a silent challenge to reflect upon one's values and truths, offering a chance for profound introspection. Within every soul lies an internal sanctuary, a refuge from relentless external demands. For the calm man, this sanctuary is not a physical construct, but a cultivated mental state. It affords a place of withdrawal for rest and rejuvenation, unburdened by the cacophony outside. His sanctuary is fortified not by physical barriers, but by principles of self-awareness, acceptance, and purpose, offering a refuge even amidst life's fiercest storms. Creating such a sanctuary demands patience and practice, beginning with a commitment to stillness and reflection. He nurtures this haven with philosophical musings and contemplations on life's impermanence, extracting essential wisdom from each experience. In his pursuit of calm perseverance, patience emerges as a dynamic strength, an active choice to endure without frustration's yield. It is in this patience, this steadfastness, amid delay or adversity, the true power is unveiled. Like water, gentle yet mighty enough to carve stone over time, he understands the necessity of embracing the unfolding process, knowing that haste begets only shallow outcomes. Patience affords its own revelation, a discerning sense of timing, the wisdom to act or await the most opportune moments, each pause a gathering of wisdom, an expansive view of life's rhythms. The calm man steadfastly builds his foundation, hewn from core values, guiding every action and decision, even against the day's clamor. This bedrock, ever nourished through self-awareness and acceptance, weathers all storms. Each experience adds another layer, another brick in the architecture of his enduring strength. Embarking upon a meticulous journey of self-discovery, he identifies beliefs aligning with his moral compass, crafting an intentional life free from contradiction, guided by clear, consistent principles. Through this process, he constructs an enduring framework capable of withstanding both external pressures and inner conflicts. Stillness becomes an ally, a source of potential beneath life's surface, where insight and creativity flourish undisturbed by noise. In choosing to pause, the calm man discovers this stillness not as absence, but as fertile ground for thought and intuition. Within this quietude, ideas and realizations emerge, granting clarity and illuminating truth. This embrace of stillness encourages a creative flourishing, where imagination and innovation find space to grow, revealing life's simplicity as a profound lens for understanding. The calm man cultivates a delicate balance, fine-tuning presence in the world through the equilibrium of internal clarity and external calm. In the mysterious space where intentions align with actions, the calm man conjures a resonance that harmonizes with his deepest self. This alignment becomes a wellspring of power, a finely tuned instrument, producing a life consistent and clear. With unwavering focus, he bridges the chasm between intention and action, guided by a compass forged in introspection, marking a path lit by purpose. Distractions lose their grip. Efficiency becomes innate in pursuing this congruence, each decision reflecting his truest self, his life a consistent unfolding of core values. Unassuming influence flows naturally from the calm man's presence, encouraging reflection and introspection. His influence is not shouted, but whispered, born from living in accordance with principles that inspire others towards greater authenticity. He becomes a beacon in a cacophonous world, offering a different path, one rooted in quiet truth and genuine connection. His influence, untouched by desires for control, spreads through simple exemplification, planting seeds of introspection that catalyze change. As his presence echoes outward, it inspires a ripple effect, nourishing community dynamics and nurturing a more profound understanding of self and other. Beyond the narrow confines of ego, the calm man treads a liberating path, disentangling self-worth from external validation. He recognizes the ego as both ally and trap, fostering connections not only to self, but to others through a lens of deeper understanding. Relinquishing the compulsion for approval reveals a richer, more authentic life, where self-worth radiates from within. Recognizing the illusions cast by ego, he chooses purpose and interconnectedness over shallow desire, unfolding a narrative of self-discovery and acceptance. Transforming emotion into a wellspring of creativity and understanding requires mastery over emotional alchemy. The calm man delves into his emotional landscape, channeling vulnerability into strength, fear into liberation. Each emotion holds the potential for insight and transformation, serving as forces for personal growth when navigated thoughtfully. Emotional intelligence becomes a guiding light on this journey, allowing him to transform potential stumbling blocks into stepping stones, drawing strength from each lesson. Witnessing the world through the lens of a dispassionate observer unveils clarity and impartial understanding. The calm man enters this space with curiosity, detached but empathetic, free from judgments that cloud perception. This detachment enables him to discern essence from illusion, granting a perspective not swayed by drama or extremes. By observing without immediate reaction, he reaches a deeper understanding of life's complexities, responding with thoughtful precision shaped by authentic insight, untethered by passing judgments. Recognizing inner reservoirs of power becomes an enlightening journey of self-discovery and alignment for the calm man. These channels of dormant energy, once discovered, offer a transformative potential that transcends traditional strength, fueling endeavors with newfound confidence and purpose. This journey delves into a synergy of mind, body, and spirit, unlocking resilience and intuitive intelligence. Navigating life's complexities requires fluid balance and adaptable awareness. The calm man perceives balance as dynamic, finding harmony within the ever-evolving landscape of existence. His practice fosters flexibility, enabling him to align with life's cycles rather than resist them. By cultivating this balance, he moves in rhythm with the natural world, amplifying wisdom and adaptability amidst life's unpredictability. Reflective contemplation becomes a powerful tool, sharpening the calm man's understanding, allowing clarity to emerge. Engaging deeply in thought and retrospection, he distills wisdom from experience, connecting knowledge with purposeful action. This discipline of reflection directs growth and personal transformation, offering broader perspectives and empowering each step of the journey. Rituals imbue the calm man's life with meaning, orchestrated with purpose, transforming routine into sacred expression. Through these rituals, he builds connections with deeper values, grounding amidst life's tumult and offering stability. Practices, both simple and profound, become anchors for resilience, consistent tools encouraging presence, clarity, and intentional living. Embodying the ethos of the warrior, the calm man navigates life's challenges with discipline and restraint, his power arising from self-mastery. His resolve lies in wisdom, preferring composed strength to reckless force, guided by the harmony of emotion and reason. Life's battles become opportunities for personal growth and fulfillment, navigating each with an experienced warrior's equilibrium. Acceptance, for the calm man, becomes a dynamic act of empowerment, embracing reality without resigning to it. He perceives acceptance as an invitation to engage with life, redirecting resistance towards adaptation and growth. This acceptance facilitates transformation, granting clarity and the strength to embrace new beginnings. Deliberate boundaries become the calm man's clarifications of purpose, empowering him by defending his time and energy, freeing him from entanglements that do not serve his path. These boundaries align with personal values, fostering self-awareness and a life shaped by internal direction. His clarity and conviction in maintaining these boundaries allow an empowered, intentional existence. Liberation from external approval liberates the calm man to forge an authentic, self-directed path, centered in intrinsic understanding. This journey of introspection aligns aspirations with true desires, uncovering layers of inherited ideas. He becomes resilient against judgment and finds contentment in his skin, charting a course illuminated by personal truth. Embracing detachment allows the calm man to engage with life while remaining free from the grip of volatile emotions and the pursuit of outcomes. This transcendence fosters an open exploration of the world, uninhibited by attachment, permitting genuine connection. Detachment becomes a fortifying ally, enhancing resilience and meaningful engagement, while fostering an effortless continuum of being. Witnessing life without judgment leads the calm man to a profound understanding of himself and the world. This perspective revives curiosity and respect for complexity, observing life with clarity and without prejudice. This judgment-free vantage offers authenticity, acknowledging both light and shadow, enriching his journey with compassion and insight. In the dance of life, where strength is often misunderstood as loudness, there exists a profound illusion that outward shows of force equate to true power. Often, we witness such displays, grand and yet hollow, masking the reality beneath, a reality that falters upon the first gust of true adversity. These mirages shatter like a fragile glass upon contact with the storms of existence. True strength is not the loud drumbeat in the distance, but the quiet resolve that stands undeterred by the world's chaos, flowing like a river, purposeful and life-giving. Many find themselves grasping at power without understanding its essence, leaving them as vulnerable as a house of cards against the winds of fate. Without control, power is unrefined, an untamed energy that devastates more than it builds. Like a river unchecked, it floods and drowns, creating havoc where there could be harmony. The wise person knows that real power lies in precision and the silent mastery over chaos that calms rather than rages. It is about wielding power with the deft touch of an artisan, turning potential chaos into order and quiet strength that can reshape the world tranquilly. Those who attempt to wield strength without control are like wildfires, bright for a moment, but ultimately destructive. Such uncontrolled force embodies a risky duality, bringing ruin not only to those who encounter it, but also to the wielder. History tells us tales of mighty empires brought to their knees, unable to balance the weight of their own uncontrolled aggression. Unchecked, power gets embroiled in chaos, becoming a life marked by noise and discord, leaving behind only echoes of turmoil. Control transforms power into a sculptor's hand, shaping life deliberately and constructively. It's about knowing when silence is the strongest voice, creating legacies that are built on foundations of patience and wisdom. True influence is never about dominating through force, but about guiding through calm assurance and measured thought. This quiet strength is durable, less swayed by the tides of fortune, an anchor in a constantly shifting world. The age-old debate of nature versus nurture finds its place in understanding power too. It is not enough to merely possess natural charisma or strength. It must be honed, disciplined, through experience and reflection. Realized potential emerges from the harmony of inherent capabilities shaped by life's temperaments. Understanding what is within and beyond control brings an enriched power, not just physical, but profoundly resonant and insightful. Through lived experiences, power matures, integrating restraint and growth into its essence. Strength is not just raw energy, but a refined capability enriched by understanding life's complexities. Controlled power maintains integrity amid life's unpredictabilities, navigating life's rhythms with a clear sight and steady helm. This ensures that potential remains a guiding light rather than a fleeting shadow. Silent power emanates from the calm spaces between words, a tranquil dominance that inspires stability even in uncertainty. It is not the loud proclamation, but the unspoken presence felt more deeply. This quietness does not signify inaction, but a purposeful readiness, a strategic choice to act with mindfulness rather than impulse. In recognizing when to exercise restraint, power becomes a living force, steering narratives and shaping destinies with unseen strength. Chaos represents the opposite of controlled power. It thrives where there is no purpose, transforming life into a haphazard dance governed by chance. Such existence breeds anxieties and instability, a state devoid of the serenity that order imbues. By contrast, control grounds us, letting growth and stability build firm roots. The disciplined will is a formidable ally against chaos, turning potential disarray into harmonious existence. Stoicism offers timeless guidance in mastering control, emphasizing the harmony between internal forces and external truths. Its teachings remind us of the importance of governing our inner world, embracing only what we command, our thoughts and actions, whilst letting go of what life alone controls. Through Stoicism, power becomes a peaceful authority, commanding not with external dominance, but internal equilibrium. Discipline stands as the foundation of a focused mind, transforming chaos into a manageable melody. It is the careful curation of life's inputs, enhancing clarity amid the cacophony of existence. This disciplined attention does not suppress, but channels energies effectively, paving pathways for calculated actions over scattered reactions. A disciple's mind is a sanctuary, orchestrating order from life's natural chaos, navigating life's trials with deliberate grace. Mastery within cultivates a powerful energy that fuels personal growth, transforming mere potential into beautiful action. By deeply understanding and embracing oneself, strength morphs into a dynamic force, aligning life's desires with purposeful serenity. Internal energy becomes a beacon, a guiding force amidst uncertainty and opportunity, continually lighting paths to new realizations. The power of restraint is monumental. It invites reflection in a world where impulsive action is often mistaken for strength. By acknowledging impulses, yet choosing deliberate responses, restraint becomes a concentrated form of power. Through this lens, patient reflection transforms ephemeral choices into lasting impacts, amplifying strength through thoughtful moderation. True freedom is born not from the absence of constraints, but through the enlightened management of power. By exercising control, we liberate ourselves from chaos. A life lived with intent finds resonance and clarity, each step an affirmation of purpose, guiding us through life's beautiful complexities, confidently and with an informed, unified stride. Intentionality forms the heart of controlled power. Every deliberate action turns mere potential into profound achievement. Living with intention ensures that life's moments are infused with meaning beyond immediacy, knitting a fabric of experiences aligned with our highest goals and deepest values. Guided by intentionality, life is orchestrated harmoniously, each choice resonating with the melody of our innermost aspirations. Vulnerability, though seemingly opposed, enhances power, providing depth and resilience. Without it, power is rigid, resistant to growth. By embracing vulnerability, one welcomes introspection, fortifying power with honesty and compassion. This balance refines strength, allowing for authentic connections and personal evolution. When acknowledged, vulnerability acts as a wellspring for genuine relationships, binding communities with shared truths, embracing humanity's full spectrum. Inaction, when strategic, takes on a profound power. It becomes a deliberate pause, allowing insight to arise from contemplation, reinforcing internal strength. This conscious decision to wait avoids unnecessary conflict, conserving potential for when action truly counts. From inaction springs a refined determination, turning moments of chaos into opportunities for meaningful evolution. Quiet confidence is the hallmark of real power, needing no external validation. It is a reflection of self-awareness, harmonizing actions seamlessly with presence. This strength in quietude inspires naturally, earning trust and respect through authenticity alone. Real power is understated, a constant force unhurried by the need for recognition, reshaping norms with a simple, unwavering truth. Intellectual empowerment broadens the base of controlled power, stemming from the continuous quest for understanding. It interweaves curiosity with knowledge, changing isolated facts into comprehensive insights and awareness. This intellectual journey strengthens personal fortitude, applying reasoned thought and empathy to life's complexities. An empowered mind fosters mindful evolution, offering understanding and clarity among life's multifaceted challenges. Emotional intelligence enriches controlled power, centering it with awareness and insight. This intelligence embraces emotion, interpreting it empathetically and critically. Balancing logical thought with compassionate engagement, it promotes unity and strength. By fostering understanding and empathy, emotional intelligence becomes a beacon of reconciliation, guiding power to chaotic harmony. The challenges we face mold character, shaping us through adversity into refined beings. From struggles emerge opportunities for reflection and growth. True character is revealed through deliberate choice, overcoming trials with dignity. As personal challenges refine, they prepare us to wield power with tempered grace, making each step forward a testament to experience, highlighting resilience and foresight. Purpose is the compass for power, aligning efforts with principles and visionary aspirations. When power correlates with purpose, it transcends into a legacy defined by growth, positively influencing both self and others. Purpose fuels conviction and action, turning aspirations into reality, enabling paths once shrouded in uncertainty. Guided by purpose, power transforms from mere tool to profound instrument of change. Controlled power respects human complexity's fabric, shaping influence through combined intentions and beliefs. It recognizes power's moral responsibility, promoting leadership grounded in empathy and shared purpose. Through these lenses, power transforms, influencing lives not as dominance, but as community, fostering justice and cooperation through genuine interaction. Ethics and integrity elevate power, imbuing it with responsibility and respect. This blend ensures power is wielded wisely, with principled discernment guiding decisions. Rooted in honesty and authenticity, Ethical power frames societal norms, nurturing growth through trust and mindfulness. As it evolves, this alignment steeps power in virtue, facilitating leadership that withstands time's scrutiny. Transformative leadership relies on controlled power, showing itself through education and empowerment. It inspires collective vision and change, strengthening communities and organizations. Leadership fosters environments of growth, leveraging controlled power for collaborative resurgence and mutual understanding. These leaders pioneer beyond traditional roles, crafting futures rooted in shared purpose and resilience. In empowering others, controlled power fosters unity and resilience, encouraging collective growth and inclusion. Empowerment nurtures communities, celebrating diversity and cooperation. It recognizes each individual's worth, channeling potential into vibrant relationships and thriving cultures. Through empowerment, power transcends numbers, fostering environments that embrace harmony and growth for all. In conflict resolution, controlled power plays a transformative role, building peace and understanding in place of discord. Power's role as mediator fosters dialogue and resolution, prioritizing harmony and growth. Conflicts transform into episodes of wisdom, aligning varied perspectives within a cohesive tapestry of growth and connection, reminding us of power's unifying potential. Mindfulness anchors power in awareness and intention, guarding against impulse and fostering balance. Through mindfulness, understanding deepens, aligning actions with inner values. This refinement ensures power nurtures growth, allowing thoughtful reflection to guide life harmoniously. It becomes a dependable force, guiding us calmly through life's currents with clarity and balance. In a world that incessantly clamors for our attention, focus stands as a rare currency, a silent force behind the triumphs of individuals and civilizations alike. It sharpens our view, allowing us to discern what truly holds value. Focus transcends the mechanical notion of task completion and emerges as an art form, akin to an ancient craft that demands not just discipline, but a profound understanding of inner alignment. This ability to concentrate intensely connects us to the threads of history, serving as the bedrock upon which empires are built and dreams realized. In today's landscape of ubiquitous distractions, mastering focus is not a mere skill, but a powerful testament to one's ability to navigate the chaos of modern life with resilience and purpose. The rarity of true focus in our hyper-connected era cannot be understated. With technology sending constant notifications and demands, the ability to maintain unwavering attention becomes a superpower in its own right. In focus lies the fertile ground where creativity, efficiency, and presence intersect, elevating ordinary efforts into extraordinary achievements. This formidable force requires more than sheer willpower. It demands a harmonious alignment of mind, body, and spirit. When these elements unite, the flow of attention becomes a current, propelling us toward destinations of our choosing. In reflecting upon focus as a modern superpower, we are reminded that its scarcity places it among the most valuable of currencies. As our environments become more saturated with endless distractions, the ability to remain steadfast is transformative. Consider the thinker who reads between the lines, or the monk who finds peace within noise. Both have tapped into the boundless power of focus. In this undistracted state, some of humanity's greatest ideas have flourished. Much like a lighthouse, guiding through turbulent storms, focus possesses the power to illuminate paths that were once shrouded in fog. Today's world presents an overwhelming tapestry of stimuli, where each thread appears more compelling than the last. It takes a rare individual to channel focused attention and harness true strength. Like an archer drawing back an arrow with unwavering aim, concentrated energy is directed solely toward the target. This singularity of purpose elevates focus from being a mere skill to an indispensable power. Remarkable feats often spring from the ability to disregard the superfluous and hone in on objectives with laser-like precision, making focus a superpower that transcends time itself. Yet distractions, much like a modern wildfire, continually threaten our personal and professional growth. They creep into every corner of life, forming a blaze seeking to consume the landscape of our attention. Incessant emails, social media notifications, and the digital buzz of devices all vie for pieces of consciousness. The true danger of distractions lies in their insidious fragmentation of focus, resulting in a scattered mind and diminished productivity. As distractions pull us away from our goals, we risk losing sight of our true path amid the chaos of contemporary existence. The allure of distractions is in their deceptive nature. Every notification feels urgent and demands immediate attention, often leading us down paths of trivial pursuits. These diversions cloud judgment and dilute the quality of our work, creating a difficult-to-break cycle of inefficiency. To safeguard focus, we must build a fortress around our attention, recognizing that each moment lost in distraction is time lost in pursuit of our dreams. Through disciplined practice, we can extinguish this wildfire of distractions, creating a haven where deep, uninterrupted focus can flourish. Amidst this battle for attention, presence emerges as a cornerstone of focus. It is the capacity to immerse oneself fully in the moment, where time seems to slow, allowing us to engage with endeavors free from external pressures. This state is not passive, but an active decision to wholly embrace the task at hand. In presence, even mundane tasks take on new life, offering opportunities for creativity and reflection. Transformed into meaningful expressions of purpose, everyday actions summon deeper satisfaction. To achieve presence, we must relinquish the burdens of past regrets and future anxieties, silencing the internal chatter that distracts us from the now. Cultivating mindfulness, we tune into our surroundings, enhancing effectiveness and creativity. Through practice, presence becomes a gateway to heightened awareness, enabling us to perceive subtleties that might otherwise remain unnoticed. Within this clarity, we discover the strength to channel our focus, laying the groundwork for profound insights and achievements. Mindfulness is the practice of maintaining awareness of thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surroundings in the present moment, playing an essential role in nurturing focus. It is the bridge between scattered consciousness and deep attention. Through mindfulness, distractions are observed without engagement, leaving concentration unbroken. Integrating mindfulness into daily routines, we forge pathways to deeper focus and mental clarity, nurturing a transformation in how we approach tasks and life. Mindfulness extends beyond meditation to permeate every aspect of life. By incorporating practices like deep breathing and meditation, or simply pausing before responding, we become adept at controlling the flow of our attention. This sharpened focus translates into enhanced productivity, allowing us to harness the full potential of our mind. In today's fast-paced world, mindfulness stands as a staunch ally in the pursuit of focus, offering timeless strategies for achieving mental resilience and clarity. In a society that esteems productivity, the myth of multitasking undermines genuine focus. While appearing efficient, multitasking fragments our cognitive resources, leading to shallow, compromised outcomes. Our brains resist the division demanded by multitasking, ultimately paying the price with cognitive exhaustion. To achieve true focus, embracing single tasking is vital. Concentrating on one task ensures full attention, and cognitive resources halt on producing quality work. This means valuing depth over breadth, immersing ourselves intentionally in each activity, allowing ideas and solutions to naturally unfold. By adopting single tasking, we cultivate a powerful, undistracted form of focus that enhances creativity and productivity. Routines emerge as the structured framework supporting focus. The habits that guide our lives allocate mental resources to areas that matter most. Far from being restrictive, routines form the backbone of focus, reserving energy for creative pursuits. By minimizing decision fatigue, routines imbue life with a rhythm promoting consistency, reliability, and sustained focus. As purposeful routines integrate into our lives, they anchor attention, creating an environment where focus thrives. Routines bring balance amidst unpredictability, carving out designated periods for work, reflection, and rest, aligning actions with values and priorities. Within this stability, focus finds sanctuary from the cacophony of the outside world, freeing the mind for innovation and efficiency. Honoring these routines prepares us for deep work, unlocking our potential to think expansively and act decisively, propelling us closer to our goals. Deep work, the art of immersing oneself in complex tasks without distraction, is essential for realizing the full essence of focus. In this state, cognitive capabilities reach their zenith, revealing ideas with depth and clarity. Deep work is not about working harder, but working smarter, channeling efforts toward impactful tasks. In a world prizing shallow productivity, deep work distinguishes those seeking exceptional results. To harness the energy of deep work, cultivating an environment conducive to sustained focus is vital. This involves establishing both physical and psychological barriers against interruptions. Dedicated workspaces and clearly defined boundaries become the bastions within which focus thrives. By designating specific periods for deep work and guarding these intervals with intent, we tap into brain power at an elevated level. Deep work transforms abstract focus into tangible achievements, bringing us closer to our most ambitious visions. In an age where attention is a coveted commodity, preserving one's focus resembles safeguarding a rare treasure. We must become vigilant gatekeepers, reducing disruptions and eliminating the triggers that pull us from objectives. Often, this requires decisively saying no to seemingly urgent requests and resisting digital distractions. By prioritizing based not on urgency, but importance, we gain control over our focus, directing it toward activities with meaningful impact. Guarding focus demands self-awareness, recognizing when attention starts to wane, and using strategies for realignment. Techniques such as setting clear goals, using timers to structure work sessions, and taking breaks prevent burnout, ensuring the longevity of our focus. By committing to such practices, we build a robust focus, shielding against distractions entrenched in our surroundings. This discipline enhances productivity and deepens our ability to engage profoundly with tasks, aligning energies with deepest aspirations. Our environment significantly impacts focus, where a cluttered space mirrors a scattered mind, while an organized setting fosters clarity. Physical surroundings, a quiet room, a comfortable chair, or absence of digital noise, lay the foundation for undisturbed attention. Harmonized spaces create atmospheres that complement mental states. Beyond the physical, emotional, and social environments shape our focus as well. Supportive relationships and networks, valuing our time and efforts, fortify focus and empower resistance against distractions. Attention, akin to a finite resource, must be allocated judiciously. The limited well of daily focus dictates ability for deep work and fulfillment. Each moment drifted into distraction depletes attentional reserves, leaving less for rich engagement. Recognizing attention as a currency encourages mindful allocation toward pursuits aligned with core values. By understanding attention as finite, tasks can be prioritized with intention. Evaluating each activity's impact conserves mental energy for endeavors bringing us closer to goals. Honoring scarce attention necessitates rejecting tasks that dilute focus, cultivating disciplined time management. This conserves cognitive reserves for creativity, problem-solving, and innovation, transforming finite attention into a catalyst for extraordinary achievements. Emotional clarity profoundly influences our focus quality. Turbulent emotions cloud concentration, diverting attention from critical tasks. Cultivating emotional clarity begins with self-awareness, understanding feelings' intricate landscape. Recognizing emotional triggers and responses guides equilibrium, enhancing rather than hindering focus. Through mindfulness, meditation, and journaling, insight into emotional states translates to informed actions and clear thoughts. Achieving emotional clarity involves embracing emotional spectra's light and shadow, directing feelings constructively. Informed by, not dictated by emotions, focusing energy aligns tasks with purposeful pursuits. Harmony between emotion and goals fosters a state where focus flourishes, enabling full engagement marked by authenticity. Technology, while enhancing productivity, introduces challenges for maintaining focus. Constant notification barrages fragment attention, diminishing deep work capacity. Technology paradoxically offers potential both to enhance and erode focus. Managing digital engagement becomes crucial in preserving concentration. By setting boundaries for technology use, reducing screen time, and embracing digital detoxes, we protect against digital distractions, properly channeling technology's potential supports rather than detracts from focus. Utilizing productivity apps and focus-enhancing tools turns technology into an attentional ally. Reclaiming attention from technology reconnects with innate concentration abilities. The dance between focus and creative freedom intricately weaves structure and innovation. Focus provides direction, while creative freedom breathes life and exploration. Together, they underpin transformative ideas. Embracing this duality fosters an unrestricted focus, launching into untapped potential realms. Guided inspiration and purpose elevate focus from restriction to liberating force. Nurturing this balance requires cultivating spaces where focused intention and creative impulses coexist. Activities kindling passion and curiosity invite free-flowing creativity, while structured focus channels inspiration into form. Intentional shifts between structured work and play grant permission to explore without judgment. Merging focus with freedom births synergy, propelling pursuits, laying foundations for groundbreaking innovation and authentic self-expression. Mastery requires skill, practice, long-term focus, and dedication. In a world craving instant results, pursuing mastery demands patience, resilience, and commitment to growth. Long-term focus guides the journey toward excellence beyond mediocrity, evolving potential. Mastery relies on progress unfolding incrementally, valuing steady improvement, aligns with sustained focus's rhythm. Celebrating victories and learning from setbacks fortify journey commitment, transforming obstacles into growth opportunities. Prioritizing long-term focus fosters resilience in pursuing mastery, driven by conviction that excellence lies in persistence's horizon. In a world often consumed by chaos, the idea of calmness remains a beacon of tranquility. Chaos, with its relentless noise and swift demands, disrupts the rhythm of life. It appears as an undeniable force, a ceaseless storm, compelling many to rush from task to task, burdened by expectations and desires. Yet, beneath this tempest lies the illusion of chaos's dominance over human destiny. In accepting chaos as the norm, we unknowingly surrender our power to forces beyond our control, allowing internal unrest to mirror external tumult. But there exists a serene center within this storm, an anchor of calm from which true command emerges. Embracing calm is not about ignoring chaos, but acknowledging it while pursuing a different path, a path toward mastering the self. History has often depicted calmness as the apex of self-mastery, revered by sages and philosophers alike. In ancient texts, it is portrayed as a divine state where the mind remains clear, emotions steady, and actions intentional. The Stoics, with their emphasis on apatheia, celebrated a life free from disruptive emotions, reflecting a rational mind. Calmness for them was not about the absence of feeling, but rather feeling without being controlled by it. A harmonious existence with nature where adversity is embraced with quiet composure. Eastern philosophies like Zen Buddhism echo this, where practices like Zazen meditations focus on cultivating inner stillness, allowing individuals to act with clarity and purpose. Calmness, therefore, is not static. It is dynamic, achieved through discipline and continuous self-reflection, a noble journey towards inner power that transcends time and cultures. From a psychological perspective, maintaining composure is profoundly advantageous. A calm mind enhances decision-making, creativity, and empathy, offering a space where emotions are acknowledged but do not distort reality. With clarity, we can explore situations with a broader perspective, fostering understanding and compassion, essential for growth and effective leadership. The practice of calm also alleviates stress and anxiety, common barriers to well-being. Calmness activates the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and balance, reducing stress hormones, and increasing resilience against future challenges. Cultivating calmness enhances mental fortitude, crafting a buffer against life's storms, unlocking potential for focused deliberation. Calmness should not be misconstrued as weakness or passive surrender. It is intentional dominance over oneself. It is the conscious choice to stay centered and balanced amidst surrounding chaos. This self-control redefines traditional perceptions of strength, emphasizing dominion over oneself rather than others. Dominating through calmness involves meticulous responses, replacing impulsive decisions with measured, deliberate actions. This disciplined life approach stems from understanding personal desires, fears, and motivations, underpinning calmness with confidence, not of arrogance, but the deep belief in one's ability to navigate life with wisdom and integrity. The art of responding rather than reacting underpins calm as a form of command. Reactions are often immediate and emotion-driven, born of agitated states, leading to outcomes clouded with regret. Responses, in contrast, are deliberate. They require a pause, a moment of calm reflection to understand context before choosing actions aligning with our values. Practicing patience and allowing a pause transforms potential conflicts into growth opportunities, shifting control from external events to personal awareness. Calm exerts a silent yet profound influence, transforming environments and affecting those around us. A calm presence diffuses tension, resolves conflict, and encourages collaboration. It creates spaces where dialogue thrives over division and empathy replaces enmity. Such quiet authority derives influence not from loudness, but from integrity and authenticity. In interactions, calm speech, rich with poise and clarity, commands attention, fostering trust and respect. Calm catalysts inspire connection, dissolve barriers naturally, and attract others to follow through their embodiment of balance and purpose. In a society that idolizes productivity and speed, the essence of stillness is often overlooked. Yet embracing stillness is critical to cultivating calm and self-command. Stillness invites introspection, allowing us to explore thoughts without the endless distractions of life. It provides space to listen to the quiet voices within, those holding keys to understanding true desires and fears. By detaching from life's noise, we gain a fresh perspective, akin to meditative traditions that view silence and solitude as enlightening paths. Growing comfortable with stillness nurtures patience and presence, qualities essential for commanding inner and outer worlds. Balancing emotion and reason is intrinsic to commanding calm. While emotions offer life's richness, reason provides stability. A calm individual acknowledges emotions, using reason to guide actions. This equilibrium prevents wild swings from impulsivity to detachment, cultivating harmony. Emotional intelligence supports this balance, enhancing understanding of our emotions and those of others, turning emotional realities into constructive insights rather than reactive habits. Approaching life with balanced emotion and reason enriches decisions, fostering growth and transforming turbulence into clarity and courage. Calm is not inherent. It can be cultivated through daily rituals and practices. Meditation trains the mind to remain present, finding peace amidst chaos. Reflective journaling aids in processing emotions, identifying patterns, clarifying intentions and goals, supporting the journey to self-command. Physical well-being through consistent exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate rest significantly enhances mental calmness. Even simple practices like deep breathing invite tranquility within life's hustle. Integrating these rituals establishes calmness as a natural state, effortless yet profound. Detachment is a core element in achieving calm composure, entailing a release from dependency on outcomes, processes, or people, a liberating step. Detachment doesn't negate care. It encourages a balance between involvement and independence, engaging mindfully while recognizing self-worth beyond external validation. Releasing control allows openness and curiosity toward life, fostering the freedom of inner calm. This art of detachment fosters serenity, empowering focus on core matters without distractions from fleeting outcomes. Reframing fear is both a challenge and opportunity for calm command. Fear unchecked seizes control, breeding doubt, immobilizing progress. Transformative reframing involves perceiving fear as enlightening rather than obstructive, probing its origins with logic and acceptance. When viewed with curiosity, fear transforms into a valuable teacher, offering insights into vulnerabilities and unacknowledged desires. Embracing fear without suppression harnesses its energy constructively, reinforcing resolute calm as an advantage, taming fear's disruptive grasp. Resilience thrives in calm environments. In calmness, energy is conserved and directed towards understanding challenges instead of succumbing to panic and frustration. Resilience grounded in calm remains sustainable under pressure, teaching us to navigate life's adversities gracefully. Through the practice of calm, resilience becomes integral, enabling mastery of emotional responses. Steadfast patience becomes instinctual, nurturing hope and endurance through life's uncertainties, while fostering adaptability in an ever-changing world. Mindfulness, the practice of present awareness without judgment, is fundamental in harnessing calm control. Mindful practices root us in the present moment, heightening life's connection and unraveling unnecessary stress. Mindfulness anchors us, preventing emotional hijacking while offering transparency. By focusing on the moment, shedding past regrets and future anxieties, we access profound insights, fostering gratitude, acceptance, and enriched understanding. Regular mindfulness nurtures a serene presence, enabling graceful navigation, a dance with life's rhythmic possibilities. Patience is integral to calmness, an essential virtue amidst immediacy's demands. Patience grants suspension of judgments, enabling deeper reflection and thoughtful engagement. It unfolds the art of timing, guiding understanding of when to act and when to wait. Patience embraces life's journey, distancing fixation on outcomes. Practicing patience teaches acceptance of discomfort, building resilience, transforming urgency into perseverance, enriching our paths forward. Silence holds profound power within calm command, offering spaces for reflection and listening. In silence, we encounter unfiltered thoughts, revealing unnoticed fears and desires. Deep contemplation nurtures clarity within a noisy world. Embracing silence breaks constant communication's shackles, recognizing thoughtful pauses as potent interactions. Silence, paired with calm, reveals strength, illuminating truths that fortify internal harmony, extending peace into an interconnected perspective. Constructive inner dialogue is vital to maintaining calm command. Thoughts shape perception and conduct, influencing emotions and actions. A calm, supportive inner dialogue fosters self-awareness and intention, enhancing decision-making. Replacing negative affirmations with positive thoughts rewires mental landscapes. Inner dialogue, steeped in calm and compassion, reinforces resilience, unlocking capacity for creative focus and empowering growth. Navigating conflict requires calm command of oneself, as disputes test capabilities and limits. Conflict, rife with opportunity, demands engagement beyond emotional outbursts for growth. Calm negotiation encompasses active listening, clear communication, and empathy with differing perspectives. Calmness opens avenues for innovative solutions and reconciliation, transforming disputes into bridges. Skillful conflict management is self-mastery, grounding resolution in respect and mutual progress. Emotional intelligence, pivotal for achieving calm command, bridges instinct and introspection. Understanding emotional nuances enhances communication and empathy, refining conflicts constructively. Building emotional intelligence involves continual self-reflection and experience learning, fostering deep connections. Through calm practice of emotional intelligence, clarity strengthens, fortifying resilience, wielding emotional wisdom to gracefully conquer life's multifaceted challenges. Calm leadership draws from abundant inner contentment, inspiring trust and unity. Composed demeanor reveals foresight, instilling confidence and shaping environments where creativity blooms. Calm leadership surpasses command, emphasizing empowerment and collaboration. Such leadership approaches challenges patiently and thoughtfully, diversifying strengths toward cohesive success. Guided by integrity, calm leaders foster productive atmospheres aligned with shared purpose. Calm command relies on self-acceptance, embracing one's humanity without judgment. Accepting oneself nurtures authenticity and well-being, liberating energy for growth rather than criticism. Self-acceptance anchors identity, fostering meaningful connections and achievements from a foundation of authenticity. Releasing external validation simplifies the path, enriching life within its complexities and fostering fulfillment. Silencing the inner critic is essential for calm command. This critical voice instills doubt, but replacing self-doubt with understanding transforms uncertainty into confidence. Rather than focusing on flaws, redirect attention to strengths, embracing growth potential. Constructive inner dialogue harmonizes internal landscapes, leading to clarity and achievement. Aligned confidence through calm silences the critic, bolstering resilience and unlocking life's vast potential. The power of perspective, seeing situations with an open lens, reinforces calm command. Perspective widens insights beyond immediate challenges, easing transitions and fostering adaptability. It invites creativity by questioning assumptions, fueling empathy and inspiration. Calm perspectives reduce fixation on outcomes, enhancing life's appreciation. From balanced insights, calm command strengthens, embracing complexity with thoughtful observation. Purpose alignment is fundamental in manifesting calm command. Purpose furnishes intentionality, grounding decisions in meaningful frameworks. Living aligned with purpose harmonizes actions and values, instilling contentment and engagement. Purpose-oriented actions foster a peace, bestowing clear command over personal and professional spaces. Aligning purpose unfolds a calm assurance, fueling progress toward enduring success. A calm command rests in trusting life's process, surrendering expectation-driven control to embrace growth's opportunities. Trusting natural flow reduces anxiety, allowing life's evolution to unfold. Embracing challenges as progress pillars nurtures understanding, fostering calm resilience. Trusting the process cultivates adaptability, opening minds to life's array of possibilities, guiding confidently and curiously through unfolding journeys. The pursuit of calm command is a timeless journey, a continual evolution transcending boundaries and generations. Mastery remains an unfolding pursuit, rich in learning and transformation. It demands dedication, introspection, and commitment to self-discovery, not merely an end point, but a life enriched by growth. Embracing this journey with humility and embracing inherited wisdom allows personal architecting of destiny. Calm command inspires, enriching both lives and surroundings, breathing life into ancient wisdom's everlasting heart. In the quiet arenas of the mind, the warrior embarks upon a journey of profound preparation, a journey where the outer chaos is muted and the true battleground is the self. This warrior, a figure sculpted by Stoic principles, discovers that strength is not merely the domain of physical prowess, but blooms within the confines of disciplined solitude. Here, reflection is the blade against which the mind is sharpened, each thought polished through the ritual of routine. Stillness is not a passive state. Rather, it is an intentional act of readiness, akin to a blade whetted against stone. The warrior does not boast of readiness, but carries it silently, an invisible armor forged in moments of solitude, their inner resolve unshakable in the face of adversity. This inner preparation transforms the locus of power from visible displays to a quiet internal certainty. It is a journey of self-discovery, where the most formidable adversaries are not external foes, but the whispers of fear and doubt lying within. Each day unfolds as a canvas for practicing resilience, where routine becomes a sacred ritual, deliberate, purposeful, and enduring. These moments of quiet training instill a profound sense of self-awareness, akin to the gradual hardening of steel, unseen but deeply rooted in one's character. Confidence and assuredness are the offspring of this preparation, qualities impermeable to the erosive forces of the external world. Routine, often misunderstood as monotonous drudgery, emerges as the backbone of the Stoic warrior's existence. Through daily practices, the mind draws strength from order, finding tranquility within the rhythm of predictability. Consistently performed actions become a reservoir of power, grounding the warrior amidst life's chaos. Routine weaves together the fabric of a resilient psyche, its threads forming a tapestry of preparedness that supports the warrior's journey. In embracing the beauty of repetition, the warrior simplifies life, stripping away unnecessary distractions that siphon away energy from what truly matters. It is through this discipline that patience and persistence are cultivated, virtues that are essential in mastering the self. Meditation, a cornerstone in the cultivation of mental fortitude, becomes the warrior's sacred practice. In this serene space, thoughts settle into clarity, allowing for a profound departure from life's noise. Through meditation, the transient nature of emotion is recognized, revealing the enduring presence of inner peace. It is not merely an escape, but a deliberate engagement with the self, fostering resilience and fortitude. In the silence, the warrior encounters their true self, unencumbered by the judgments of society, ambitions, or fears. These encounters birth insights where anxiety dissipates and equilibrium prevails, the mind becoming a still pond reflecting introspective revelations. Alone in the depths of solitude, devoid of distraction, the Stoic warrior invites wisdom and growth. This quiet introspection serves as a teacher, revealing life's truths about existence, purpose, and strength. Solitude is not isolation, but a communion with the self, a sacred silence providing space to breathe and reflect. Here, the warrior strengthens connections with their own values and aspirations, free from external influences, fostering insight and enthusiasm born of self-awareness. An inner dialogue nurtured by solitude reveals life's greatest questions, explored with patience and curiosity. This nurturing ground for self-discovery allows the warrior to confront their deepest fears, desires, and motivations, offering a canvas where the authentic self emerges. Patience, the silent strength of the Stoic warrior, is cultivated through this stillness and profound inner knowing. Embracing patience as a form of strength allows time to shape outcomes rather than opposing haste. The warrior understands that mastery in any realm is not attained through swift actions, but through deliberate, persistent efforts over time. Embracing patience acknowledges life's natural rhythms, reducing anxiety tied to unmet expectations or delays. This understanding provides tranquility, knowing that commitment to the present moment leads to future rewards. The warrior's path is paved with considered steps, each contributing to a larger vision. Patience becomes the grounding to navigate life's unpredictability, revealing wisdom in even the mundane. In the presence of ritual, The warrior finds structure amidst chaos, a way to channel emotions into purposeful actions. Rituals become sacred sequences, imbuing life with meaning and continuity. Whether morning meditations or evening reflections, rituals harness emotional energy, aligning the mind with a higher purpose. These rituals allow the Stoic warrior to process emotions, transforming turbulence into clarity and strength. Through this consistency, rituals become compass points, guiding efforts towards self-improvement and mindful living. Emotion becomes fuel for growth, propelling the warrior on an inward journey, cultivating a soul adept at navigating life's complexities with intentional grace. The simplicity of breath, often overlooked, holds immense power for cultivating composure and presence. Focused breathing grounds the warrior, drawing strength from rhythmic inhalations and exhalations. Through breath, stress dissipates, clarity is enhanced, and the mind sharpens. This conscious connection anchors the warrior amidst chaos, a refuge where reactive impulses soften, allowing for conscious action. Breath becomes a reminder of life's interconnectedness, an innate tool for self-regulation and serenity. Visualization serves as the mental forge where the Stoic warrior shapes reality from the mind's stillness, creating images of desired outcomes and paths to fulfillment. By rehearsing potential scenarios and strategies, the warrior aligns intentions with actions, forging a resilient psyche. Visualization transcends fantasy, becoming a mechanism for navigating unpredictability, strengthening resolve and fostering confidence. In this mental forge, the warrior strategizes and explores possibilities, drawing courage from within to achieve victories sustained by quiet contemplation. Silence becomes an auditory guide, where listening offers lessons in presence, patience, and awareness. In silence, the warrior listens beyond external noise, attuning to inner wisdom. This intentional listening disentangles distractions, revealing insights into self and purpose. Silence becomes a place for deep reflection, a whispering teacher offering truths unspoken. It connects the warrior to intuition, bridging the known with the unknown, enabling a harmonious inner dialogue in the pursuit of wisdom and strength. Reflection is an inner symphony, harmonizing thoughts, nurturing a journey of self-awareness. With clarity, past experiences are revisited, allowing lessons to emerge from life's symphony. Reflection offers a pause, a chance to assess actions and motivations with discernment. It integrates knowledge with experience, ensuring growth is comprehensive, grounding the warrior in personal evolution. Reflection serves as both compass and map, guiding the warrior's journey, ensuring peace in personal awareness that each step contributes to life's harmonious progress. Presence, a beacon of focus, illuminates the Stoic warrior's path, allowing purposeful engagement within each moment. Discernment becomes finely tuned, ensuring focus remains aligned with deeper values and aspirations. Sustained presence fosters a connection to the present, liberating the warrior from past or future anxieties. Through presence, focus becomes a transformative conduit, guiding efforts with clarity, wisdom, and intention. In this balance of awareness, the warrior finds liberation, engaging the world openly while upholding inner peace. Calmness offers clarity and readiness, becoming a hallmark of the Stoic warrior, engaging life's challenges with unwavering intent. This calm is not apathy, but recognition of control over personal responses, fostering unruffled approaches to chaos. Calmness as readiness involves an understanding rooted in the present, acknowledging that resilience blooms from within. This readiness transforms adversity into opportunities for growth, guided by reflection and inner resourcefulness. The warrior meets tempestuous circumstances with unfazed assurance, embodying a powerful stance of intentional response. Trusting the inward journey requires embracing life's unpredictability with confidence, understanding challenges as catalysts for growth. This journey fosters a resilient spirit, exploring the depths of consciousness without hesitation. In trust, self-confrontation is encouraged, dreams and doubts embraced, nurturing confidence that rises from self rather than external validation. By aligning with deeper wisdom, the Stoic warrior finds empowerment. The journey becomes a pathway of transformation, grounded in unwavering self-belief. Simplicity becomes fertile ground for clarity, inviting focus and peace. Embracing simplicity discards the superfluous, refining life to its essence. This practice liberates the warrior, channeling energy toward meaningful pursuits. Simplicity guides the warrior, centering actions on significance, nurturing authenticity and insight. Mental space is cleared, inviting clarity and present attunement. Simplicity becomes a compass within complexity, fostering serenity amidst uncertainty, allowing a mind unencumbered by distraction to thrive. Self-control forms the resilient foundation for intentional action, a fortress against impulsive reactions. Mastery of self-control ensures decisions align with values, transforming vulnerabilities into resilience. This practice becomes a guiding philosophy, shaping conduct and grounding the warrior. Self-monitoring and introspection direct emotional landscapes toward value-reflecting outcomes. This disciplined life elevates control, making it a liberating force. The warrior moves forward with purpose, embodying calm, intentional strength. Transforming routine into ritual uplifts the mundane to the sacred, enriching everyday life. Rituals imbue actions with meaning, nurturing the soul. Connecting with deeper purpose, each ritual contributes to holistic well-being, aligning mind, body, and spirit. Rituals offer meditative moments for growth and insight, transforming the ordinary into an extraordinary journey of purpose-grounded living. The dance of flexibility recognizes balance between principles and change. Exploring flexibility allows resilience, empowering adaptive maneuvers through uncharted paths. This practice prevents stagnation, embracing the unknown as a companion in growth. Flexibility stabilizes amidst change, unearthing potential and connections. It celebrates impermanence, dancing harmoniously through life's changes, embracing growth's imperatives. Balancing passion with detachment becomes an intricate practice, engaging deeply while remaining unbound by outcomes. Passion channels energy into creative expressions and purposeful actions. Detachment ensures clarity, protecting the warrior's identity, allowing experiences without possession. This balance forms a path of passionate yet disciplined engagement. The warrior finds freedom to invest in each moment, ensuring worth arises from within, enriching life experiences and creating mindful celebrations. In the symphony of mind, body, and spirit, the Stoic warrior nurtures holistic well-being, recognizing strength amplifies through integration. This interconnectedness invites balance, where mental clarity, physical vitality, and spiritual insight converge in life's resonance. Through this symphony, coherence in actions and thoughts empowers potential and growth. It becomes an art and practice, seeking unique harmony, finding fulfillment united in vibrant concert. Awareness becomes the catalyst for growth, unfolding layers of consciousness and offering liberation through informed choices. It sheds light on motivations, transforming awareness into an empowering force of transformation. Elevating discernment, awareness links small acts with life's grand design, ensuring active contribution. The Stoic warrior participates in their unfolding arc, engaging in life's tapestry with appreciation and understanding. The dance of challenges embraces hardship as a pathway to enlightenment, transforming obstacles into opportunities for wisdom. Challenges become partners in evolution, engaging trials with mastery. Resilience fosters through adversity, enriching life's journey with possibility. Viewing adversity as a sculptor of character, the Stoic warrior's journey is one of trust, adversity becoming an elegant partner in life's ballet. Each step resonates with potential, each movement with meaning, discovery of concealed strength dancing across life's canvas with an unyielding spirit. Emotions, those rich, poignant rivers that carve the canyon of our being, pulse with an energy both primal and profound. They rise from the ancient depths of our evolutionary past, formed over the millennia as vital instruments for survival. In the primal dance of ancient man, emotions were the sharp tools that spurred rapid reactions to lurking dangers and nurtured bonds within ephemeral tribes. To understand the nature of emotion is to acknowledge the raw power that courses through our veins, a power not easily tamed, neither inherently good nor ill, but an energy that demands recognition and reverence. To honor this energy is to prepare ourselves to channel it into constructive currents, rather than allowing it to sweep us away in its frothy confusion. In our modern epoch, dominated by relentless pace and the glare of digital immediacy, our emotional fires are often fanned to unpredictable heights. We find ourselves swept up in a cacophony of external influences and internal uncertainties. If left untamed, these emotions may rise, heat unchecked, leading us into the chaos and rash decisions we may later regret. The mastery of emotion starts with the acknowledgement of its formidable potential, a recognition that untamed, it acts as a wild tempest capable of wreaking havoc within our hearts and extending outward into our world. This recognition is the bedrock upon which we build our skills to shepherd emotions' wild waters into conduits of growth and insight. The art of transforming emotion into purposeful energy is akin to that of the ancient alchemists who toiled tirelessly to transmute base metals into gold. It begins in the quiet chambers of mindful awareness, observing emotions as they arise, allowing them to exist without immediate reaction or judgment. Instead of stifling or wrestling with them, we turn our attention inward, inquiring into their origins, unraveling the threads of fears, desires, or beliefs entwined within them. Through such introspection, we turn what once seemed overwhelming into a source of profound wisdom and empowerment. This process demands patience and discipline, but grants an undeniably deeper bond with ourselves. With newfound self-understanding, we open pathways to redirect emotions' power into meaningful pursuits. When emotions align with our core values and purpose, we ignite a reservoir of motivation and resolve, propelling us through challenges toward our dreams. Like any skilled craft, this transformation requires diligent practice and honest reflection. Embracing emotions creatively, through art, writing, or physical expression, we convert volatile energy into constructive acts. Thus, our alchemy finds its fruit in transforming raw emotional currents into purposeful forces enhancing our lives and those around us. Yet, on the path of emotion mastery, we must confront the triggers that prompt these reactions. Each soul carries unique stimuli, words, situations, or memories that evoke particular emotional tides. Often buried in the subconscious, these triggers sprout from past experiences or unmet needs. Recognizing precisely what ignites our emotional reactions offers invaluable insights into our underlying patterns and vulnerabilities. This introspection requires courage, a wading through memories and personal narratives that have sculpted our emotional landscape. Once identified, these triggers become gateways to begin proactive strategies in managing our emotions effectively. We initiate this mastery by observing our reactions, noting recurrent patterns, approaching each identified trigger as a new opportunity for growth and change. In turn, we dissolve automatic reactions into thoughtful responses, diffusing emotional mines before they trigger catastrophic results. Over time, this practice builds a sturdier, more balanced emotional framework, robust against external turbulence and steady in our quest for purpose. Integral to our journey is cultivating emotional intelligence, the ability to perceive, harness, and direct our emotions intelligently. Emotional intelligence is the cornerstone of personal evolution, allowing us to empathize, communicate, and unravel the complex tapestry of human relationships. Through it, we gain an inner sensibility, notice emotional cues both within ourselves and others, which enhances personal insight and social understanding. This heightened self-awareness permits us to understand our emotional triggers, embrace our strengths, and nurture areas ripe for growth, steering us toward a harmonious, fulfilled life. In cultivating emotional intelligence, we hone skills such as emotional regulation, empathy, and communication through continual practice. These skills create environments where honest dialogue flourishes, where mutual respect and understanding irrigate the soil of our interactions. This intelligence teaches us to transcend emotions' potential turbulence, transforming it into calm, focused energy that enriches both our personal connections and our professional endeavors, where emotional equilibrium and clear communication prove indispensable. Sometimes, anger rears its fierce head, threatening destruction, set to consume relationships and muddy clear thought. Yet, viewed through a discerning lens, anger can transform into a powerful motivator for change. Dissecting its roots, often tethered to perceived wrongs, unmet expectations, or threats to our sense of self, we learn to appraise it calmly. By stripping away its raw intensity, we liberate anger from its bindings, directing it into constructive possibilities, sparking essential conversations, advocating for change, or turning to creative expressions like art and writing. Anger, reformulated in this manner, becomes a driving force for meaningful action, compelling us to push beyond thresholds of comfort, to champion causes aligned with personal values. Similarly, the shadow of sadness holds profound depth within its grasp. Unlike the passing storm of fleeting emotions, sadness reflects our deepest forfeitures, unrequited desires, and life's inevitable transitions. Meeting sadness without avoidance grants the chance to explore its messages etched silently on our souls. Stepping boldly into its fathomless depths can yield insight and healing, turning adversarial moments into gifts of understanding. The energy locked within sadness, when harnessed, channels introspection and fruition, serving as a wellspring of creativity. Through art, writing, or similar ventures, sadness becomes a teacher of empathy and strength, imparting wisdom that heightens our gratitude for life's fleeting joys. By reflecting the brevity of life, sadness reminds us to savor each moment. No longer merely a shadow, when embraced, it transforms into a well of insight and a vessel of profound reflections. Amid life's ever-shifting kaleidoscope, fear often arises. As ancient in origin as it is reflexive, this primal emotion manifests at the sign of threat or uncertainty. Yet, rather than succumbing to its force, we might choose to revisit it as a seasoned guide to growth. In acknowledging fear's presence, we pinpoint areas in need of attention. This acknowledgement stirs a shift from avoidance to engagement, redefining fear from a mere obstacle to a signpost guiding personal expansion. Facing fears head-on, we unravel their grasp, fostering courage and resilience within us. Incremental exposure eases fear's stranglehold, inviting new pathways and prospects within once daunting realms. Listening carefully, we discern the lessons hidden in fear's stories of our limitations and strengths, fueling a metamorphosis from helplessness to empowerment. Each vanquished fear broadens our refuge of comfort, reinforcing a belief in our ability to navigate the unknowns of life with a new sense of confidence and fortitude. This journey fosters emotional resilience, the ability to adapt and flourish despite turmoil, alchemizing adversity into opportunities for growth. Central to this resilience is a balanced perspective, an embrace of life's unpredictability, and a knack for drawing meaning from all we encounter. Through resilience, we lay the bedrock for navigating life's tempestuous seas with finesse, transforming setbacks into keystones on the pathway toward personal evolution. Nurturing resilience involves harnessing the support of relationships, fostering a lens of positivity, and practicing self-compassion. Tools such as mindful reflection, physical stewardship, and creative endeavors sustain resilience through cycles of renewal. By embracing life's natural uncertainties with a positive outlook, resilience blooms, empowering us to overcome adversity, emerging wiser and grounded, viewing each challenge as an opportunity for elevation and transformation. Amid our emotional voyage, vulnerability emerges as a paradox. Once feared for its supposed weakness and exposure to judgment, vulnerability, when embraced, unveils vast reserves of authenticity and fortitude. Acknowledging imperfections ushers honesty into our connections, enriching interactions with empathy and respect. The courage to unveil vulnerability transforms relationships, fostering deeper bonds and trust. To embody vulnerability means relinquishing the illusion of invulnerability, inviting scenarios ripe for learning and growth. By replacing fear of judgment with openness, we find that vulnerability fosters resilience, enabling us to adapt, deepen our understanding of self and others. This acceptance leads to extraordinary personal empowerment, highlighting that genuine strength is entwined at the heart of vulnerability. The dance between emotional detachment and engagement presides as a cornerstone of mastering emotions, fostering objectivity and clarity without descending into isolation. Balanced detachment safeguards us from being engulfed by intense emotions, maintaining sound judgment. However, total detachment couldn't starve our souls, and full immersion risks clouding reason. Hence, balance maintains our well-being and nurtures healthful relationships. Through self-awareness and mindfulness, we practice delineating when to engage intimately and when to draw back, aligning responses with intrinsic values. This balance allows thorough engagement with life, deriving growth and wisdom from experience while remaining steadfast amidst emotional trials. In our pursuit of emotional balance, loneliness may play its melancholic tune, but even it need not signal despair. Loneliness, if embraced, can usher us into introspection and self-discovery. By confronting loneliness, solitude morphs into a sacred realm for reflection, rekindling intrinsic connections that nourish the soul. This self-reflection revitalizes how we commune with others, fostering authentic connections steeped in open dialogue and empathy. Understanding loneliness as a transient opportunity for personal and relational evolution enhances our capacity for love and compassion. By weaving the dance between loneliness and connection, we deepen understanding and cultivate relationships imbued with meaning and reverence. Self-love, the gentle acknowledgement of one's inherent worth, stands fast as the foundation of emotional resilience, inviting compassionate introspection and care. Self-love manifests in setting firm yet kind boundaries, safeguarding against burnout. Like a cared-for garden, it involves nurturing dialogues of positivity, treasuring milestones, and valuing growth. Establishing such boundaries maintains emotional vitality and guards against depletion. By nurturing restorative space, self-love blooms, enabling a wellspring for growth and authenticity. Rituals, finely woven into the tapestry of our daily lives, offer portals to emotional insight and mastery. These practices, journaling, meditation, or kinesthetic engagement, craft spaces for reflection, guiding emotions skillfully. Rituals serve as emotional anchors amidst life's uncertainties, cultivating discipline and resilience. Through consistent rituals, we fortify our capacity for emotional navigation, grounding us amid life's tempests. In deep commitment to these rituals, emotional mastery emerges, enriching our understanding and connection to our inner realms, guiding us toward personal fulfillment. Among these sacred practices, conscious breathing serves as a steadfast anchor amidst shifting emotional tides. By marrying breath with awareness, chaotic emotions dissolve into serene focus. Techniques like mindful breathing or pranayama unfurl awareness, grounding us amidst life's turbulence. Becoming attuned to our breath aligns us with a rhythmic ally, transforming it from imperceptible to deliberate, from reflex to soul-sustaining respite. Understanding the breath's intrinsic link to emotion births a foundation for tranquility amidst turmoil, permitting space to arise between subconscious instincts and thoughtful action. Anchored in breath, emotions evolve from disturbances into deliberate forces for realization and connected living. Finally, creative expression, a timeless vessel for emotion, invites us to pour raw feelings into tangible forms. Artistic endeavors, art, writing, music, dance, transmute vague emotions into narrative and insight. Expression acts as a reflection of our soul, drawing clarity and resolution for deep-seated dilemmas. Creative outlets render cathartic release, meaningful expression that fosters exploration, facilitating emotional growth and resilience. Through creativity, transformation occurs, with emotions metamorphosed from formlessness to palpable artistry. This pathway unburdens, enriching self-awareness and refining our ability to navigate life's complexities. Such is the interplay of mind and body, a soulful dance melding our emotions into purpose. Here lies the heart of emotional mastery. As we engage deeply and openly, we discover courage rooted within, guiding us home to the sanctum of our humanity. The way we react shapes the reality we live in. a fundamental understanding embraced by the Stoic in their quest for mastery. Reactions often bypass rational thought, driven more by instinct than deliberation, rooted deep in our survival mechanisms. In the complexity of modern life, this instinct doesn't always serve us well. As stimuli arise, our mind unconsciously assesses them either as threats or challenges, unleashing cascades of raw emotions. If left unchecked, these internal tumultuous processes manifest as external chaos. The Stoic intervenes here, crafting a vital pause between stimulus and response. This pause is the crucible where free will resides, a space offering not just a choice, but a thoughtful path, dictated not by primal urges, but by cultivated wisdom. This ability to choose reactions is not an innate gift, but a skill honed through persistent practice. Imagine standing in a crowded room where emotions clash like waves in a stormy sea. Amid this turbulence, a calm individual stands unshaken, serene. Their power transcends physical strength, drawn from the mastery of their reactions. Through constant self-awareness and reframing thoughts, they have built a mental fortress city, unassailed by the siege of unchecked emotions. As they control their inner universe, they influence the external naturally. Their calm presence emanates a stability that prompts others to align their energies and vibrations. Training the mind to stand as a fortress against chaotic reactions is akin to a craftsman forging a fine sword. It demands discipline, patience, and precision. The ancient Stoics taught that the mind should be a sanctuary of peace, where reactions are considered and weighed, not allowed to run riot. In fostering this mental discipline, a fertile environment is created where the spirit can thrive amidst turmoil. Within such a fortified mind, reactions do not burst forth unbidden, but pass through chambers of reflection, being refined and stripped of their destructiveness. A serene mind isn't devoid of reactions, but has mastered their nature. In studying the mind, we cultivate an inner silence that guards our peace. This silence is not the absence of thought, but a clear space where thoughts are sifted and intentions purified. In this realm of quietude, the Stoic finds their strength. Silence offers the power to genuinely listen, to observe, and to gain deep understanding without the interference of needless noise. As the mind becomes more peaceful, it effortlessly begins to influence the environment, emanating its serene essence. A person who achieves such control stands unshaken amidst the chaos, commanding a respect and deference not through words or actions, but through the unspoken testimony of their presence. Not all battles are worthy of being fought. True emotional intelligence lies in discerning which conflicts deserve our engagement and which ones do not. Stoic philosophy advises against expending energies on matters that drain our spirits without offering growth or enlightenment. When life provokes us to battle, the wise pause and reevaluate their necessity. Emotional reactions can spiral, ensnaring us in conflicts motivated by ego rather than necessity. Here is where the Stoic exercises profound choice, to engage only when battles align with the principles of virtue or when they serve the greater good. Stoicism reveals the power in restraint, teaching that true strength lies in the ability to withhold reactions for a higher purpose. This doesn't imply passiveness, but advocates strategic engagement. Select emotional battles wisely, ensuring alignment with values and contributions to holistic growth. As this discernment is practiced, a presence is cultivated that cunningly understands the true meaning of power, not found in noise, but in the ability to direct emotional energies' flow. Each conscious choice refines this mastery over the inner world, silently transforming into a creative force potent enough to influence the external domain. Silence, more than the mere absence of sound, serves as a profound tool for grounding oneself. In silence, we discover the space necessary for genuine reflection, understanding the core of our emotional triggers. An anchored individual does not fear silence, but seeks it, listening intently to the profound whispers from within. It is in these quiet moments that wisdom finds its voice. Silence allows for the digestion of experiences, providing the room necessary to turn raw emotions into insights. The calm individual appreciates this quietude, understanding that true strength nurtured in silence breeds deep wisdom. To become anchored is to embrace the stillness found within. Within this stillness, connections with the deepest parts of ourselves are forged. Reactions are not viewed as mere obstacles to be suppressed, but rather as phenomena to be comprehended and elevated. Each momentary silence adds an understanding layer, fostering empathy and patience. Over time, this silence envelops us, forming a shield through which no negativity penetrates. Our responses become calculated and graceful, guiding us through life's vicissitudes, thereby silently commanding any room we enter. Non-reactivity is about mastering emotions rather than suppressing them. The art of non-reactivity aligns with the Stoic ideal of emotional mastery, focusing on holding space for emotions without yielding to their whims. In an age where reactions are instantaneous, the decision to pause, reflect, and then proceed thoughtfully is revolutionary. Like a still lake reflecting a stormy sky, the non-reactive individual observes without mirroring chaos, offering clarity and calm. This practice can turn potential conflicts into harmonious exchanges, where understanding replaces assumption and peace triumphs over discord. Developing non-reactivity takes rigorous self-examination and intentional practice, being an active choice of inaction amid chaos, not born out of fear or indecision, but from strength and awareness. As we disengage from impulsive reactions, we make room for responses aligned with our higher selves. This mastery fosters a presence that is confidently compelling, drawing others into a similar state of thoughtful reflection and calm assurance. By being non-reactive, control is exercised over the room, elevating its condition without the need for words. Emotions, in their raw forms, possess tremendous energy. The Stoic practice of emotional alchemy involves transforming these energies into forces for good. Anger becomes motivation, fear evolves into focus, and anxieties dissipate, revealing enlightenment. This transformation is an art form, demanding awareness and intent. Facing adversity, the alchemist sees not something to succumb to, but an opportunity for growth. Vulnerability isn't seen as weakness, but a source of creativity and insight. By transmuting the elements of emotion, the Stoic crafts a life infused with resilience and purpose. The tools for emotional alchemy are embedded in daily practices: reflection, meditation, self-dialogue. When emotions arise, meet them with curiosity, not judgment. By engaging them this way, transformation is unlocked. Emotions lose unchecked power, becoming fluid conduits of wisdom. This conscious shift turns challenges into catalysts for improvement. Emotional alchemy fosters a mastery over reactions, making individuals silent beacons of strength. This transformative lens inherently governs any room, not through force, but by enlightened presence. Distinguishing reaction from response is key to emotional mastery. A reaction typically emerges involuntarily, a knee-jerk reply. In contrast, a response is measured, deliberate, birthed from wisdom rather than impulse. Transitioning from reaction to response cultivates the ability to pause and reflect before acting. Within this pause, the magic unfolds, allowing choice of a path consciously. With practice, responses become default behaviors, shaping interactions with clarity and purpose, stepping individuals into the role of conscious creators of reality. Developing this habit of responding rather than reacting involves regular reflection and mindfulness. By comprehending triggers and habitual patterns that no longer serve, insight is gained. The space between stimulus and action provides a choice, aligning actions with core values. This shift empowers steering interactions towards positive outcomes, fostering understanding and connection. Mastery of this art navigates emotional complexities, exerting influence on environments in a profound and commanding way. The power of a person's presence is akin to echoes rippling outward, affecting all around. Presence is more than physical occupancy. It embodies energy, resonating poise, confidence, calm. Such presence holds a room, not through loud assertion or dominance, but through subtle strength. Assurance is exuded, commanding respect, influencing the emotional tone. Like a quiet resonance of a tuning fork, a calm presence encourages others to attune to similar frequencies, promoting connection and harmony. Cultivating powerful presence requires deliberate practice of self-awareness and emotional regulation. Consistent mindfulness, empathy, understanding motives behind reactions nurture a presence that is both compelling and comforting. Walking into a room, presence communicates mastery over reactions, influencing others to follow suit. This practice becomes a guiding force, navigating interactions with grace and intention. Individuals gravitate towards such presence, finding solace in constancy and certainty, embodying a magnified influence, commanding respect naturally. Reflection is the mirror in which the Stoic assesses self-mastery over reactions. Regular introspection brings insight into nature of impulses, shedding light on triggers and patterns that might otherwise remain hidden. This practice illuminates a path to emotional balance, helping navigate life's challenges with clarity and understanding. Sharp awareness minimizes being swept by unchecked emotions, defaulting to rational, composed responses. Reflection fosters humility, offering growth and adaptability with refined reactions over time. Engaging in reflection doesn't mean dwelling on past errors, but evolving from them. It's akin to a sculptor refining raw stone, each reflection carving precise understanding and resilience. Through regular practice, transformation occurs from a reactive being into a mindful participant in life. Composed energy spreads into all settings, reinforcing commanding presence, with others anchored by it, mirroring it naturally. True listening involves silencing inner commentary, setting ego aside to cultivate patience for true understanding. Deep listening necessitates dropping preconceptions, biases, engrossing wholly in what's being communicated. Listening to understand, not react, shifts focus from oneself to the speaker, fostering a sincere connection, insight. With this shift, barriers dissolve into bridges of empathy. Mastering this art demonstrates profound emotional control, projecting a grounding presence. Listening deeply positions as transformative force in communication. Interactions sense commitment to understand deeply, often diffusing tension, paving avenues of collaboration and growth, becoming invaluable for exerting influence through trust rather than dominion. Words are powerful, yet silence in spaces between holds greater might. Stoic control resides in judicious word use, knowing when to speak and when to let silence communicate. In silence, clarity and strength emerge, allowing others to ponder without incessant distraction. The power lies in commanding attention and respect without volume but through presence. Silence gives space for others' insights, fostering dialogue over monologue. Practicing silence refines communication essence. By allowing pauses, words gain significance, encouraging attentiveness in listeners. Silence creates conversational rhythm, engaging, turning interactions from superficial exchanges to meaningful engagements. Life's provocations test depth of resilience, inviting chaos into the Stoic calm. Resilience requires detachment from immediate impulse, maintaining control, rising above pettiness. By detaching from provocations, their power dissolves, maintaining control, favoring strategy over frustration. Resilience demands embracing discomfort, turning provocations into growth opportunities. Confidence, effortlessly commanding respect, arises from resilience cultivation. Provocations lose grip, reactions are no longer dictated by them. Controlled reactions bend the room's response, alignment with grounded presence. Influence expands beyond verbal communication into presence. Masters of reaction influence the room without words by projecting awareness, regulation, forming an aura speaking volumes. Energy crafted from calm and presence draws others effortlessly, inviting stillness. Subtle influence lays in resonating without force, projecting calm outward, creating unified tranquility fields. Observers sense deep strength beneath silence, mirroring composed demeanor, naturally aligning room energies. Between reaction-response lies sacred space offering possibility. Within it, responses guided by wisdom, values, not impulse, are chosen. Cultivating this space involves mindfulness, recognizing reaction instances, inserting reflection buffers. In this gap, power to rewrite narratives resides. Consistent practicing empowers responses crafted from clarity. Perspectives subtly shift, resonating this elsewhere. Navigating life with intention magnetically attracts others seeking similar mastery. Authority over the room emerges subtly. Composure is more than emotional stillness. It's an internal revolution defying mindless conformity. Remaining composed amidst disorder reclaims engagement autonomy from circumstance dictation. Manifesting through introspection, emotional discipline, composure grows as deeply rooted state of being, engaging with world thoughtfully. Revolution extends outwards, encouraging collective calm, fostering harmony through serene mindset mirroring. Chaos faced with quiet strength transforms interactions, positioning as stability beacons, influencing environments calmly. Illusions of control externally dominate desires to manipulate circumstances. True mastery focuses on internal self-regulation, acceptance, observing external chaos without yielding. Internal control realization builds unshakable ground. Authentic influence emerges, interactions gently guided. Embracing imperfections paradoxically enhances mastery. Mistakes seen as growth opportunities transmute experience into wisdom gold. Calm mastery not seeks elimination, but integration. Each lesson deepens emotional reservoir, reactions softened by authenticity. Detachment exists as art, remaining present without outcome entanglement. Mastering detachment liberates from fate's clutch, choosing engagement without expectations. Detachment allows life's navigation with tranquility, transcending circumstance resistance. Observers inspired by this freedom find reassurance through steadfast clarity. Patience allies reaction, mastery, allocating space for reflection, action, wisdom gathering while emotions cool. Clarity emerges through wise delay. Presence comforts, steadies others, naturally guiding environments. Vulnerability, misconstrued as weakness, embodies emotional strength. Embracing it demonstrates courage, fostering connections and openness. Trust culture springs from vulnerability, engaging truthfully, dissolving barriers as defenseless honesty guides interactions. Reflection deepens interaction, comprehension, transforming potential reactivity, cultivating sanctuaries for contemplation. Mindful reflection shifts interactions towards nuanced understanding. Collective movement towards meaningful dialogues is prompted, guiding environments to introspection and deeper comprehension. Navigating the emotional landscape with skill requires awareness, discerning internal-external influences, understanding triggers, guiding responses, steering through emotional currents. This practice demands acknowledging emotions, engaging them fully while nurturing poise and purpose on this continuous path. In the labyrinth of modern life, we often find ourselves ensnared in a web of excess, be it possessions, commitments, or the incessant whirlwinds of thoughts within our minds. The sage, however, perceives each unnecessary weight as a form of imprisonment, tethering us and hindering our progress toward understanding and true being. The art of eliminating the non-essential is not merely a practice of material decluttering. It involves a deep curation of one's thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, stripping them down to their core essence. This practice offers us not just freedom, but clarity, a realization that complexity is often a mere facade for depth. In letting go of the extraneous, the focused individual creates space for what genuinely matters, sharpening his mental blade in the process. This effort is akin to a sculptor chiseling away at marble to reveal the statue within. Each strike of the chisel signifies a conscious decision to remove what does not serve a higher purpose, unveiling hidden truths that allow for personal growth and mastery. A life unencumbered by excess thrives on clarity and simplicity, revealing a powerful authenticity that cannot be subdued by the distractions of the modern world. When the unnecessary is shed, clarity emerges, clearing a path that leads directly to profound insights and understanding. In an era where accumulation is equated with success, practicing minimalism becomes a radical act of defiance. It transcends living with fewer possessions and embodies the deliberate choice to direct one's energy and attention toward meaningful engagement with life. True fulfillment does not spring from abundance, but from a life of substance rather than style, aligning with the core teachings of Stoicism and kindred philosophical traditions that exalt inner richness over mere external amassment. Minimalism encourages a deeper connection to the present moment. By freeing oneself from the clutches of consumerism and endless desires, the mind becomes a vast canvas, inviting true creativity and purpose. Turning focus inward births profound and transformative insights, nurturing an alignment of actions with deeper values. This alignment fosters an inner peace and clarity, richer and more deliberate in meaning, with every choice reflecting the depth of one's true desires. The mastery achieved through focus is unparalleled, transforming potential into reality by channeling resources towards singular visions or goals. Just as a craftsman refines his skill through persistent practice, so does the focused individual refine his ability to harness and direct mental energies. It is a path to strength, a path where patience permits the individual to remain unmoved by the chaos surrounding him. Mastery and focus allows true potential to rise, carving a serene inner environment where thoughts flow freely and intentions hold steadfast. This discipline culminates in actions that are pursued with fervor and determination, leading to meaningful achievement and the ultimate fulfillment of one's aspirations. There lies an elegance in simplicity. Its power lies in its ability to cut through confusion and clouded judgment. With each reduction, clarity is achieved, offering crystalline comprehension of the true nature of things. This insight permits one to navigate life's complexities with precision and confidence, revealing truths profound and liberating. Simplicity transcends the allure of superficial complexity, proposing a return to the basics that simplifies decision-making and actions, aligning them with one's higher ideals. In choosing simplicity, the beauty of essential truths becomes visible, often concealed by the complexities of modern life. This choice signifies not a naivete, but a deliberate preference for depth over width. Its engagement with life in an intentional, meaningful manner that resonates with ancient teachings, advocating a return to basic yet profound existence. As such, simplicity transforms into a wellspring of wisdom, amplifying inner peace, sharpening awareness of what truly matters, and aligning one's actions with the ideals that endure through time. The true strength of simplicity is fortified by the discipline of restraint. This pursuit requires unwavering commitment to forego transient pleasures for deeper and more sustainable sources of fulfillment. Practicing restraint, the focused person crafts a disciplined life that underscores freedom not through indulgence, but through mindful abstention of excess. Rooted in Stoic philosophy, this approach champions self-control, guiding life with virtue and purpose, and offering rewards far exceeding fleeting moments of indulgence. Restraint acts as a compass, directing individuals toward authentic value, qualities that sharpen the mind and enrich the soul. This disciplined lifestyle, while inherently challenging, elevates qualities like patience, fortitude, and wisdom, elements that nurture a flourishing life aligned with natural order and rhythm. By doing so, individuals align themselves with the true essence, leading to harmonious living and a profound understanding of their place in the world. In the boundaries of limitation resides a vault of potential. Simplicity does not denote weakness, but embodies strength that thrives in constraint. The focused individual recognizes that limitations forge strength, nurturing resourcefulness and ingenuity. By confining potential within predefined boundaries, it is distilled into innovative solutions and creative approaches, amplifying the individual's reservoir of inner strength. Such simplicity fosters resilience by eliminating superfluities, further igniting the powerhouse of creative ideas and strategic solutions that reside within the unburdened mind. By embracing essentialism, one consciously engages in a life filled with purpose and clarity, focusing on the truly important rather than indulging in reduction alone. It involves deep inquiry into meaning and value, discerning which few things bring the most meaning or return for effort. This approach reduces distractions, directing resources toward the most impactful pursuits. Through essentialism, Deeper clarity ushers every decision toward realizing one's potential, marking each action as a decisive step forward in alignment with one's core beliefs. This simplicity demands courage, overcoming the ubiquitous fear of missing out. Society often compels individuals to seemingly scatter their focus and resources across innumerable pursuits, yet the brave choose a path of depth over mere breadth. Rich experience is not defined by the quantity of engagement, but by depth. Simplifying life aligns with pursuing what profoundly resonates with the spirit, bringing forth a richness uncorrupted by society's equating of more with better. The art of simplified communication is transformative, elegantly distilling complexities into clear, impactful expression. It is not about saying less, but saying more with less, fostering understanding, confidence, and profound connection. This clarity eradicates ambiguity, inviting listeners to engage with the soul and the words shared. The focused individual values the simplicity of expression, recognizing that it strengthens interpersonal connections and facilitates meaningful exchanges of ideas. Living simply weaves mindfulness into daily practices, transforming ordinary routines into profound moments rich with intention and purpose. Such mindfulness sharpens perception, uncovering beauty often overlooked in life's hustle. This deliberate approach imbues actions with meaning, fostering appreciation for what is, rather than yearning for what isn't, culminating in tranquility and satisfaction, focusing on lived experiences. Silence holds transformative power, providing refuge from outside noise. This silence encourages introspection, opening paths to self-discovery and personal growth. It fosters clarity and understanding of one's purpose, unraveling life's mysteries within its still embrace. Through silence, serenity emerges, revealing a rich tapestry of insights and clarity, cultivating an environment to explore thoughts with unwavering patience. The process of mental decluttering liberates us from a chaotic internal state, nurturing mental serenity where profound reflection can take place. Clearing away mental clutter sharpens focus and understanding, allowing life's essential truths to surface. This refined focus translates to efficient life and work practices, where decisions resonate with purpose, fortifying the contented consciousness against external chaos. In simplifying one's emotional landscape, emotions become vital allies in life's journey. Recognizing and channeling emotional energy constructively enriches a resilient character, sharpens judgment, and strengthens navigational clarity for life's emotional landscapes. Channeling emotions into purposeful action enhances the mind's capability, guiding successful navigation through the complexity of emotions with poise. In a society abundant with constant feedback and opinions, discernment becomes a powerful tool for growth. It sharpens judgment, allowing only the most insightful perspectives to influence actions. Distilled feedback aligns with vision and purpose, creating a focused path forward, uninfluenced by superficial distractions, fostering an atmosphere conducive to personal and professional development. Through rituals of simplification, one's journey toward clarity becomes a consistent practice, rooted in daily habits like meditation and journaling. These rituals represent dedication to an existence enriched by focus and purpose, shedding unnecessary habits and clutter to foster a disciplined routine that ensures clarity permeates the whole of existence. Minimalistic surroundings can influence mental clarity significantly, creating environments that bolster inner tranquility and creativity. An uncluttered space mirrors mental freedom, enabling insight and growth in a distraction-free environment, nurturing personal mastery and fulfillment, and drawing together outward simplicity with inner clarity. Solitude reveals our deepest self, offering quietude free from distractions and external pressures. Time alone becomes sacred for reflection, yielding profound understanding and clarity. Solitude transforms into a potent tool for creative insight, embracing its power and nurturing resilience through a self-reliant existence that aligns with one's true self. Navigating life's challenges efficiently with streamlined approaches accentuates essential actions and clarity. They simplify problem-solving processes, sharpening one's ability to tackle obstacles with strategic thinking. Streamlined approaches exhibit simplicity's power to illumine pathways, reaffirm actions aligned with outcome desires. Mastery of letting go epitomizes one's capacity for transformation. Whether through releasing attachments or outdated beliefs, it invites opportunity and perspectives anew, clearing unnecessary burdens that impede authenticity. Release reinforces freedom, enriching clarity and peace of mind, serving as both a catalyst and affirmation of personal growth's vital simplicity. Living authentically aligns actions with core values, bridging simplicity with purpose and truth to foster genuine fulfillment. Authenticity simplifies decision-making, emphasizing actions stemming from intrinsic values, leading to an existence resonant with purpose and connectivity, instilling the fortitude to transcend societal norms for a more focused, intentional life. Amidst constant change, adaptability sharpens navigation, transforming each transition into a chance for growth. It simplifies experiences of change, empowers insight and agile responses, illustrating the elegance of impermanence's dance, heightening one's focus and clarity in seizing life's opportunities within ever-fluid circumstances. Through mindful consumption of information, individuals maintain clarity in the face of life's relentless barrage of stimuli. This consumption promotes focus, alignment with values, and synthesis of knowledge into purposeful action, guiding an enlightened path through complexities that life persistently presents. Being unshakable begins with constructing a foundation rooted in understanding and unwavering principles. When one's core is cemented by virtues and inner wisdom, external circumstances hold little sway over the self. The calm individual crafts his base with deliberation, recognizing that only such careful preparation grants true serenity. In this chapter, our journey leads us into the depths of the intrinsic connection, spanning being unshakable and the path to becoming unstoppable. An unshakable person resembles a tree, grounded by values deeply rooted beneath the earth, providing unseen strength, supporting every endeavor. These values act as moral compasses, guiding decisions, actions, and reactions, much like roots sustain a mighty tree through storms. Without them, one drifts, swayed by winds of change and confusion. These values aren't mere whims, but nurtured over time, cultivated through introspection and learning. They transform potential obstacles into stepping stones toward progress. The individual's mind, akin to a fortress, stands impenetrable against outside influence, not due to rigidity, but the strength of discernment blended with open-mindedness. Fortified, yet open, this mental stronghold isn't born of isolation, but through mindful exposure to diverse perspectives while maintaining a strong sense of self. The unshakable mind achieves resilience through meditative practices, transcending external chaos, becoming a sanctuary impervious to manipulation. A calm mind withstands life's turbulence, retaining its path unobstructed, guiding relentless progress. The mastery of emotions defines the unshakable, guided by profound comprehension. Emotions navigate rather than command. Each is experienced without domination. Emotional stability involves recognizing the transient nature of emotions, observing them with detachment, reflecting a balanced understanding. Accepting emotions as informative signals allows the unshakable to retain action over reaction, remaining poised amid turmoil. He acknowledges feelings, viewing them not as burdens, but as pathways to insights, transmuting internal chaos into clarity. True power resides in inner tranquility, transcending external chaos while resonating through one's being. This tranquility isn't passive, rather an active consciousness attained through relentless self-reflection and meditation, a serene core empowering adversity's embrace with grace. Daily mindfulness and self-discipline foster a harmonious inner world, this inner calm projecting outward, transforming environments, elevating them with stability. Through cultivating calm, the unshakable navigates life's challenges, moving forward relentlessly. Conquering fear and doubt is central, not as barriers, but as elements of transformation. Mastery over these universal experiences transforms them into motivators, guiding self-discovery. By facing fear directly, the unshakable doesn't submit. Instead, he learns its teachings, insights into vulnerabilities and avenues for growth. Fear becomes a guide, not an adversary. Doubt incites introspection, perpetually prompting strategic reassessment. Overcoming these impediments fuels unstoppable momentum, freeing spirit and purpose. Resilience, the unyielding heart, persisting through adversity, is pivotal to becoming unshakable. Viewing obstacles as mere detours positions them not as hindrances, but challenges to overcome with optimism and unrelenting tenacity. Adversity isn't daunting, it ignites growth. Through reflective practices, resilience amalgamates into adaptability, allowing one to emerge stronger from life's tests. Each setback transforms into opportunity, resilience paving the path of determination. Adaptability, complementing resilience, provides the fluid strength necessary to navigate change. Embracing the unforeseen cases not threat, but possibility for evolution. Remaining open and seeing change as a catalyst allows the individual to rise, flexing around challenges with poise and ingenuity, strengthening the course toward unstoppable progress. Patience emerges as a quiet, formidable strength, offering a calm rhythm against haste. This virtue sustains focus, active anticipation rather than passive waiting, grounding endeavors amidst life's demands. Patience resists immediate gratification, instilling trust in the broader process unfolding. Its quiet power strengthens resolve, aligning oneself steadfastly with long-term goals. Achieving transcendence involves shedding the ego's constraints, recognizing vulnerabilities within, amplified defensiveness stunting growth. True transcendence rises within a higher awareness beyond self-centered desires. This liberation, requiring humility and a deep self-awareness within existence's broader context, embarks on transformative pathways of authenticity and liberation. Detachment becomes freedom, the path to clarity insulated from transient phenomena's bondage. Acceptance, juxtaposed with change, creates equilibrium, fostering resilience. Embracing impermanence nurtures adaptability within life's flux. Accept when necessary, spur change when possible, finding grace, embodying this dichotomy, the balance of presence fostering relationships and authentic connections. Finding calm amid chaos becomes a refined practice whereby inner anchoring thrives within turbulence. Achieve tranquility through mediation, embarking upon a canvas woven from creativity, transforming potential turmoil into opportunity through resilient practices. Trust in the process presents a nuanced balance, surrendering control without submission, and acceptance fostering confidence in life's unfolding. Embracing uncertainty, relinquishing control over the uncontrollable, fosters intuitive alignment with life, allowing for dynamic progressions fueled by faith over force. Balancing action and inaction epitomizes a subtle mastery, harmonizing effort, rimming precision and awareness in purpose-objective strategies. Recognizing strategic moments, enabling progressive refinement, nurtures unstoppable progress, judicious discernment, steering dynamic advancements. Finally, viewing failure not as a setback but a transcendental opportunity, transforming lessons into renewal and skills into accomplishments, amplifies development. Failure enlightens vulnerabilities, inspiring innovation through resolution. In contrast to mistakes, failures provide comprehensive insight, channeling them into commitments of future successes, a testament of humility toward growth's unbreakable path, overshadowing temporary setbacks. Conclusively, unshakability fuels unstoppable progression. By integrating virtues seamlessly within every life dimension, creating a harmonious synthesis of resilience, values, calmness, and genuine presence, individuals discover meaning beyond momentary upheavals, manifesting thriving advancements built on steadfast foundations. Such peaceful empowerment connects to the world elegantly, standing not just as witnesses, but participants in existence's vast, evolving tapestry. Through crafting oneself unshakable and becoming unstoppable, emerges a pilgrimage of steadfast tranquility, nay, a symphony echoing through the corridors of time with a timeless melody of fortitude. In an age where streams of information endlessly beckon us, it is focus that has emerged as the rarest and most treasured currency. In this world awash with noise, attention becomes a finite yet potent resource, a compass that can define the trajectory of our lives. Those who master the art of focus do not surpass others in ability or intellect, but in their disciplined control over where their energy flows. Like a master archer, ignoring the chaos around and honing in on a single target, such individuals find clarity amidst the overwhelming clamor, channeling their mental resources into what genuinely matters. This narrative explores the often overlooked virtue of being selective with attention. It is a meditation on saying no unapologetically, understanding that each fleeting moment unfocused is a lost opportunity for meaning and potential. In a society that glorifies multitasking, we must reclaim the simple power of singular focus. Each moment of attention crafts another layer of who we become, revealing the profound nature of deliberate choice. In this light, focus becomes an act of creation, sculpting our lives and identities just as a sculptor reveals a masterpiece hidden within marble. By directing our gaze toward growth and genuine fulfillment, we carve a path through the chaos, shaping our reality with intention. Such deliberate attention demands self-awareness and helps us distinguish the urgent from the truly important, turning focus into a compass guiding us through life's complexities. Establishing clear boundaries honors our time and capabilities, transforming attention into a disciplined pursuit of excellence. Focus is not accidental. It is intentional, a willful act that transitions us from mere survival to states of profound growth and possibility. Imagine your mind as a sacred space needing vigil protection. In an era where digital screens infiltrate every private moment, this sanctuary is endangered by the noise that consumes not just our minutes, but our peace. By fiercely guarding this space, we reclaim sovereignty over our inner world, redefining our engagement with the external. This sacred refuge becomes not only a haven for solace, but also a crucible for refining groundbreaking ideas and building resilience. Our actions mirror our attention, so mindful selection of what we consume and engage with is crucial. Much like a temple swept clean, the mind, too, must be purged of clutter, making way for clarity and focus. This involves ritualistic introspection, an understanding that rejecting the many allows us to embrace the few that truly matter. Silence, often misunderstood as emptiness, holds within it a wealth of potential and introspection. Intentional silence offers clarity, stripped of the distractions of noise. This practice emphasizes silence as potent, not void, a canvas where answers manifest without the incessant chatter of life. Cultivating silence allows for moments where attention isn't stretched across endeavors, but gathered, crystallized. This invites a profound presence, allowing the simplicity of being to unfold with grace. In this landscape that romanticizes productivity and distraction, there exists a subtle power in the art of singular tasking, dedicating full attention to one task at a time. This is not a concession to efficiency, but a tribute to excellence. It invites individuals to dive deeply, engaging meaningfully, and deriving satisfaction from the integrity of completed tasks. Our culture's obsession with multitasking often confuses action with productivity. This narrative reframes singular mindfulness as essential for cultivating creativity, craft, and calm. As focus becomes concentrated, our work embodies our potential, leading to achievements that reflect our true capacities. Mindfulness stands as the gatekeeper to attention, nurturing awareness essential for discerning where our energies should be directed. At its essence, mindfulness steeps us in the present, offering clarity untouched by distraction or fleeting emotion. Through mindfulness, a light guides us from reactive to proactive states, shaping our experiences into harmonious streams of purposeful attention. Thus, the mind recalibrates from distraction's pull to the serenity of concentrated presence, where resilience, wisdom, and intention dwell. The modern marvel and challenge of information overload warrants a delicate navigation. Mastery over this constant stream dictates whether it becomes a burden or a tool for empowerment. Filtering information and determining when and where to consume it can lessen this burden, transforming it into an opportunity for growth. With disciplined boundaries, attention is funneled toward resources that nurture, creating an environment of intentional learning and development. Setting boundaries around attention is akin to drawing lines around sacred ground. These boundaries safeguard inner peace and align with purpose, providing structure that supports focused endeavors. Mastering this art is paramount to holding sway over our emotional and mental landscape. It involves learning to articulate and uphold boundaries, preventing distractions from eclipsing our path. Through boundaries, creativity and focus find fertile ground, allowing deep engagement with passions and pursuits. At the heart of maintaining focus, we find the Stoic principle of concentrating on what lies within our control, liberating us from the futile struggle against the uncontrollable. This simplifies decisions and clears intentions, enhancing experiential quality. By fostering this mindset, we shift from reaction to intention, reducing stress and fostering commitment toward meaningful pursuits. Physical well-being relies on nutrition. Similarly, mental well-being hinges on the quality of our thoughts and inputs. A mindful mental diet emphasizes the importance of selective content consumption that fosters growth and insight. By refining our informational intake, focus and emotional health are enriched, providing a fertile ground for personal evolution. Purposeful solitude, an intentional withdrawal, offers a sanctuary for reconnection, processing thoughts, and reclaiming focus. In this quiet space of introspection, clarity emerges, revealing renewed directions and understandings. Solitude becomes a sanctuary, where focus is sought not out of obligation, but as refuge, facilitating ground truths that align priorities and purposes. In a digitally driven age where attention is constantly competed for, reclaiming focus requires deliberate action. Embracing digital minimalism and creating intentional interactions with technology transforms engagements from stressors into productive tools. By refining digital habits, the constant lure of screens becomes part of a well-managed life, balanced with genuine presence. Conscious consumption transcends the digital, embracing all life's facets. By carefully curating experiences, relationships, and information, focus fosters an empowered existence well aligned with values. This isn't deprivation, but enrichment, ensuring each aspect of life enhances clarity and purpose. Rituals provide a structure to master attention, nurturing focus into a sustained practice. They offer rhythm to chaos, stabilizing focus amidst the fluctuating demands of life. Rituals transform routines into moments of intention, knitting focus into the fabric of daily life, ensuring it is both an act of discipline and ease. The art of saying no is intrinsic to commitment. Each no safeguards priorities and mental peace, reframing refusal as honor to oneself. Embracing boundaries is not a negative, but affirms dedication to what matters, curating an environment optimal for mental clarity and focus. Time is the measure of focus, constant and finite. Consciously navigating time shapes our life's narrative. Techniques like time blocking impart focus as an expression of our deepest priorities, transforming management from chore to guiding pathway, reflecting authentic desires. Distractions often appear enticing, promising relief, yet they fragment focus and potential. Resisting them requires understanding their root allure, allowing for strategies that replace impulse with considered intent. Distraction becomes a challenge, transformed into an exploration, aligning desires with broader aspirations. Boredom, a distaste for many, holds potential for creativity and focus. Embracing boredom as a genesis of thought allows pathways of innovation to unfold, reframing pauses as opportunities for the untapped to take shape in our consciousness. Patience, undervalued, lies at sustained focus's heart. In a world chasing immediacy, patience allows focus on the gradual, unfolding pathway of engagement, recognizing focus as ongoing practice, where journey over destination is prioritized. Balance between action and rest ensures enduring focus. Without it, engagement wavers, fostering either fatigue or negligence. Embracing restorative practices rejuvenates focus, ensuring vitality in our attentions is maintained effortlessly over time. Reflection within introspection offers a space to realign focus with truthful motivations. Overlaying actions with introspective exercises, journaling, meditation fortifies the core, rooting focus deeper into authentic purpose. Cultivating focus breeds authentic presence, strengthening connections. With focus, interactions become meaningful, fostering empathy and understanding, transforming engagement into bonds that resonate deeply. As an evolving practice, focus parallels personal transformation. By remaining flexible and adapting to new understandings, focus meets life's changing circumstances, sculpting a path through ever-shifting landscapes of existence. Curiosity kindles focus, connecting us to the wonders of exploration. It encourages rich environments for engagement, transforming life into terrain ripe with opportunities for discovering limitlessness. With focused intent, life emerges not as tasks, but as a meticulously crafted masterpiece. It becomes a narrative honoring intentional direction, aligned with deepest desires, weaving together a story painted with purposeful presence and clarity. In a world where fear and anxiety reign supreme, a calm man stands as a beacon of resilience. His unyielding tranquility amidst the chaos creates a shield that manipulation cannot penetrate. This chapter delves into the essence of maintaining such composure and how this inevitably leads to liberation. Calmness is not just the absence of fear. It is a deliberate choice to remain steady despite the torrents of life, an island of stillness in a sea of turbulence. At the heart of this power lies a profound apathy to manipulation. It is not indifference to emotion, but rather mastery over emotional responses, rendering attempts at control ineffective. This control does not just foster personal growth, but also influences social dynamics, prompting others to question their susceptibilities and dependencies. The calm man is not seduced by the noise that attempts to captivate attention. He possesses the discernment to sift through distractions and focus solely on what truly matters. Amid the clamor, he creates an enclave of silence for himself, finding clarity where others see only confusion. This choice to embrace silence over chaos cultivates an inner realm of tranquility, granting him the ability to deliberate before reacting, and ensuring that his decisions are reflections of thought rather than impulse. Silence, in this sense, becomes a fortress of autonomy against the calls for conformity that chaos demands. Central to resisting manipulation is understanding the source of one's fears. Fear is frequently used to sway thoughts, but the calm man knows that its power lies only in what we give credence to. He does not shy away from fear, but endeavors to understand its roots, rendering its influence obsolete. This demands a deep introspection and a courageous examination of vulnerabilities, a process that dismantles fear's grip and prevents external forces from exploiting latent insecurities. Emotion is a powerful energy, one that can either be directed or allowed to devour its possessor. The calm man does not suppress his emotions, but regulates them, balancing inner winds to ensure that his emotional state remains unswayed by external whims. This mastery isn't about stifling feelings. Rather, it is about understanding them and navigating through them with grace, preventing manipulation from taking hold. Manipulation thrives on the illusion of control, often portraying it as an essential exchange. However, the calm man perceives that true control is not about exerting dominance, but about liberating oneself from societal expectations. By relinquishing the desire to control every aspect, he breaks free from these chains and finds freedom in simply being, understanding that the world need not be subdued for personal growth to occur. Moreover, vulnerability, often mistaken for weakness, becomes an unexpected pillar of strength for the calm man. By embracing his true self, he strips manipulation of its power, providing no hidden fears or insecurities for others to exploit. This embrace is a calculated transparency, a shedding of the need for external validation, allowing authenticity to flourish. In being vulnerable, he reclaims power over his narrative, flipping the script on would-be manipulators. Perception management, discerning true intentions behind actions, offers another layer of protection. The calm man moves through life with a perceptive eye, grounded in intuition and reason, easily distinguishing genuine connections from manipulative overtures. This awareness acts as a safeguard, ensuring he remains untangled from others' attempts to sway him unnaturally. Crafting one's narrative is akin to becoming the architect of one's destiny. The calm man refuses to let external forces define his story, asserting control over his image and stance. In doing so, he becomes an enigma, resistant to manipulation, as his identity is crafted from within, with autonomy his most formidable defense. This autonomy is further fortified by the art of detachment. Letting go does not mean disconnection, but rather severing ties from anything that attempts to hold one back. Through detachment, the calm man is unchained from manipulation, gaining strength in the freedom that follows. It demands self-awareness and discipline, fostering a profound connection to self over external anchors. In embracing solitude, the calm man finds resilience. Solitude, rather than an absence, is a presence, an opportunity for growth. It provides space for thoughts to develop independently of societal chatter, nurturing a bastion against manipulation. This self-reliance transforms solitude into a classroom of resilience, teaching the calm man how to stand firm and resist the siren call of manipulation. In a society obsessed with materialism, possessions often become chains that manipulate desires. The calm man understands the power in detachment from such material allure, finding value beyond the tangible. This mindset disrupts the manipulative pull of consumerism, focusing instead on fulfillment derived from experiences and simplicity. Mastery over reactions is perhaps the most crucial skill in the battle against manipulation. The calm man embodies this mastery, refusing to be an emotional puppet to others' provocations. He responds rather than reacts, dismantling manipulation's stage. Understanding triggers and managing impulses are key, enabling interactions that build genuine connections devoid of manipulative strings. Silence becomes a sanctuary, offering refuge amidst the cacophony of demands. Within this silence, the calm man finds understanding, shaping a fortress of equanimity. Listening with the soul, rather than the ears, reveals life's subtler nuances, creating a resilient mind not easily swayed. The wisdom learned from the ancients is a timeless shield protecting against manipulation. The calm man draws from this font of knowledge, using it to navigate modern complexities. These lessons offer guidance, repelling manipulative narratives and fostering a life rich in introspection. Self-talk becomes a potent defense against manipulation's whispers, with the calm man crafting an inner dialogue that reinforces self-empowerment. Positive affirmations and introspective conversations act as shields, ensuring autonomy over one's path. This narrative guides him, nullifying manipulation's attempts to distort his journey. Navigating social dynamics with dexterity, the calm man remains the puppet master of his life, never the puppet. Understanding these dynamics prevents him from becoming entangled in manipulative relationships, fostering networks grounded in authenticity and trust. Empathy and intuition are his guides, seeing beyond the surface to build genuine connections. Flexibility, akin to adaptability, is impervious armor against manipulation, allowing the calm man to remain fluid yet principled. By embracing change as a constant and facing challenges with creativity, he maintains independence from those who seek to control him. This flexibility is rooted in steadfast values, ensuring core integrity is never compromised. Self-reflection, like gazing into a mirror, reveals the true self, enhancing self-awareness and rendering manipulation ineffective. The calm man's continual introspection aligns actions with personal values, creating a fortified identity that resists external molding. Finally, self-sufficiency eliminates the vulnerabilities that manipulation exploits. The calm man needs little from the external world, minimizing dependence and cultivating a life grounded in inner fulfillment. This fortress of self-reliance ensures no external entity dictates his life's course, shielding him from manipulative influences. Ultimately, this inner calm becomes an impenetrable shield against the world's manipulative attempts. Standing firm as a beacon of tranquility and self-autonomy, the calm man is unassailable by external influence. His journey isn't simply about achieving calmness, but about continually evolving toward deeper understanding and growth. This illuminated path charts a future filled with clarity and purpose, where manipulation fades into the background against the radiant light of wisdom. In a world perpetually clamoring for attention and recognition, the profound power of quiet strength often goes unnoticed, yet when truly embraced, it commands an unmatched respect. Imagine stepping into a room without the intent to dominate through boisterous discourse, but through an unyielding, silent resolve. This kind of presence emanates from an unspoken confidence, reflecting strength not as a display of force, but as unfaltering composure amidst chaos. It projects power, becoming a reservoir of untapped potential that is both recognized and revered by others in its orbit. Silent strength is anchored in mastery over oneself rather than dominion over others. It surfaces when one attains a profound level of self-awareness and control, rendering external validation unnecessary. Within this inner completeness arises an unyielding source of reliability and inspiration. When chaos threatens, people look to such figures not for solutions, but for the quiet reassurance they embody. Their simple presence can transform an atmosphere, infusing it with stability and peace, creating an anchor of safety and solidity to which others naturally gravitate. In the silence, the truly calm individual speaks volumes without uttering a single word. Having actions that contradict the modern obsession with verbose communication as a symbol of intelligence or rule, their life becomes a testament to the eloquence of quietude. It is the pause before they speak that generates a magnetic pull, compelling others to listen more intently when they finally choose to share their thoughts. This subtle power reorients attention back to essence, stripping away the noise of superficiality that often overshadows what is most important. Words can confuse or mislead, but presence distills truth into its purest form. When language is finally employed, it seamlessly extends one's presence, reinforcing messages laden with potency and purpose. Such individuals have little need for boasts or empty chatter. Their silence is filled with rich reflection and comprehension. In a world inundated with an abundance of verbose expression, Gifting one's presence as a form of communication sets them apart, offering depth and authenticity that endure long after the spoken words dissolve. To truly be a presence, others feel mandates an individual to maintain a strong hold on reality, like an ancient oak tree whose roots delve deep into the earth. This bond with the earth bestows formidable stability, allowing one to remain composed amidst life's tempests. Groundedness manifests through steady actions, an unshakable temperament, and clear sense of purpose. Together, these elements create a harmony with both the external environment and the individuals within it, fostering equilibrium and peace. Rootedness transcends mere physical presence, becoming an embodiment of unfaltering principles and values. An individual grounded in such steadfastness becomes a living testament to self-discipline, resilience, and unyielding integrity. This consistent adherence to virtue becomes a silent testament of trustworthiness, cultivating confidence for both themselves and those in their surroundings. As others observe this reliability, they find solace and strength inspired by witnessing someone who, like the oak, is firmly anchored yet elegantly flexible, bending with the wind yet never breaking. Calm power is far from relinquishing or indifferent. It is an intentional state reflecting the harmony of strength and control, a balance challenging to achieve yet unmistakably perceptible to those who encounter it. The calm presence abstains from unnecessary conflicts, acting with precision and exercising energy only when necessary. This reliance on restraint and judicious action minimizes wasted exertion, ensuring one's energy is concentrated where it truly matters. The quiet authority of such power commands respect, as it indicates mastery over one's inner landscape. Observing the serene nature of individuals wielding this strength encourages others to pursue similar paths of introspection, thereby elevating collective consciousness. The calm individual becomes a benchmark of what is possible when one tunes out chaos, finds their center, and embraces equanimity in every pursuit. This composed resolve permeates spaces, rendering one a powerful influence despite, or perhaps because of, the absence of flamboyance. The serene presence that captivates is an external manifestation of a deep internal reservoir of wisdom. This wisdom extends beyond accumulated knowledge, encompassing insights forged through reflection, experience, and open-minded engagement with diverse perspectives. It is the studied observation of life's complexities that equip such individuals to navigate challenging situations with profound understanding and empathy. As this reservoir of wisdom fills, it seeks not to overflow, but to nourish those who come seeking its sustenance. Observers are naturally drawn to drink from this well, not through compulsion, but invitation. The wise individual offers guidance, not from a place of authoritative leadership, but by illuminating paths previously unseen. It is this treasure trove of knowledge and insight that makes one's presence magnetically attractive. Others yearn for the depth and clarity of understanding that often yield new insights on their own situations. Inner stillness represents an immense power realized through the paradox of non-action. It serves as an internal fortress, peaceful, quiet, yet impregnable. Masters of this art project a serenity that becomes a palpable force sensed by others, blessing them with the calm strength radiating from within. The art of inner stillness hinges on fully embracing the present. It involves gracefully accepting life's shifting stakes, bolstered by the awareness of their fleeting nature. Such mindfulness allows an individual to interact with the world meaningfully, treading lightly but with purpose. Mastery of this art yields an evocative presence that resonates viscerally with others, an authentic existence that bestows tranquility and invites emulation. Stillness underscores the truth that presence in serenity holds irresistible allure, captivating those drawn by its power. True presence acts as a stone cast into a tranquil pond, creating ever-expanding ripples that touch everything in their path. Rooted in calmness and clarity, one's demeanor and actions embark on subtle shifts across surroundings, provoking reflection and transformation among those they encounter. This understated influence extends well beyond immediate interactions, lingering in the consciousness of others long after physical encounter ceases. The ripple effect of genuine presence fosters trust, kindles curiosity, and urges introspection. Those who witness its impact often seek to emulate its qualities, aiming to achieve similar inner depths. By embodying evolution rather than attempting to enforce it, even a single enlightened presence can spark change through communities and beyond. The legacy of presence endures through these ripples, leaving a lasting impression on the internal landscapes of those fortunate enough to experience the calming touch of serenity in motion. To guide without grandeur represents a powerful form of leadership. Presence does not direct through imposing authority, but sets an authentic example. Decisions rooted in clear values resonate with quiet wisdom, subtly leading others to previously overlooked insights. This influence seeks no recognition. It prioritizes empowerment over supremacy, cherishing the enlightenment of others as they chart their unique courses. Presenting guidance respects individual journeys, acknowledging that true leadership often lies in aiding others to fulfill their potential rather than imposing solutions. This requires empathy, patience, and a humble willingness to foster an inclusive environment. When presence exemplifies this gentle strength, it becomes not only transformative for others but deeply rewarding, a presence that inspires development and camaraderie in the pursuit of shared knowledge. Presence represents a harmonious blend of stillness and movement, isolation and community, strength and humility. This central balance enables a person to navigate life's complexities with grace, blending divergent elements into a unified whole. It facilitates smooth transitions from introspection to interaction, preserving integrity without stifling dynamism. A balanced presence draws admiration because it reflects an appreciation of the multifaceted human experience. Those who encounter such completeness sense the profound awareness required to reach such equilibrium, approaching with expectation of shared understanding. Rather than asserting dominance, it celebrates diversity, respecting the myriad experiences composing human existence. Cultivating presence as an embodiment of balance consistently reinforces the potential for wisdom and wonder, inviting exploration between extremes. Presence transcending temporal confines is imbued with timelessness. Untouched by the haste of modern existence, it remains steadfast, a reminder that true essence lies in enduring principles rather than momentary trends. Such timeless presence indicates familiarity with change and acceptance of its inevitability, while maintaining a grasp on threads anchoring human inclusion across ages. Grounded in timelessness, one's presence emits an eternal stillness, an assurance that springs from aligning with life's cycles. Such presence steadies those around it, providing perspective when faced with uncertainty. Witnessing this timeless strength shifts focus from fleeting distractions toward deeper understanding. By embodying constance, presence asserts serene assurance, urging meditation on personal role amidst life's unfolding tapestry. While deeply rooted in individuality, a presence others feel resonates with universal human experiences. It traverses the barriers of culture, language, and geography, uniting through shared emotions and essential truths. This relatability rises from authenticity, where the individual maintains a sense of identity, while radiating empathy for humanity's collective stories. Distinctive presence addresses the essence of humanity, reflecting the mutual journey we embark upon. It generates connections founded on respect and curiosity about each singular path treaded. Through presence, others discover themselves, shared struggles and achievements woven into common recognition. By embracing this duality of personal identity and greater unity, presence becomes a call to explore limitless potential, uniting us through the expansive tapestry of existence. Authentic presence provides assurance to others that what they observe aligns with experience. It discards facades and embraces one's entire being, finding strength in truth. Authenticity starts from within, but expresses outwardly, validated by actions that consistently reflect core beliefs and values. Genuine individuals communicate with empathy and honesty, rendering them approachable yet solid. The devotion to authenticity frees oneself and others, allowing sincerity to blossom. People naturally gravitate toward those who solidify themselves in truthful expression, unhesitant in vulnerability. This openness fosters true connections enriched by trust rather than pretense. True presence assures with its unwavering commitment to genuineness, gently inviting others to walk alongside, shedding masks and embracing each other's unique essence. Presence intertwines strength with compassion, a synergy galvanizing healing and growth. Here lies a refined merging of perception and resolve, respecting others' perspectives while retaining clarity on personal limits. Through this mix, understanding flourishes, extending compassion without sacrificing self-respect or clarity. Unyielding compassion transforms presence into a sanctuary, a refuge where others can seek reprieve from life's storms. This comforting warmth seeks no acknowledgement but yearns to lift others, aware of the extent inherent in supportive encouragement. Those who encounter such presence become emboldened, encouraged that transformation emerges through small gestures of understanding expressed through love. As compassion spreads, its influence ripples outward from the one presence, casting light on a kinder world starting softly from within. Presence offers breathing room amidst the din of daily existence, creating an enveloping atmosphere of openness. In its domain, judgments wane, pressures abate, and discourse freely unfolds. Here, where minds broaden, ideas unfurl, and possibilities blossom, individuals find comfort in the sanctuary provided. Such a space fosters rich dialogue, prompting exploration of intriguing questions and sparking ideas with room to take root. It becomes a cherished interaction, a moment of genuine connection where authentic collaboration leads to profound understanding. Each meeting reflects shared growth, born of trust nurtured in space designed for depth, anchored by presence that liberates distraction. Presence resembles a symphony, harmonizing diverse traits into a unified composition where each note serves purpose. Within this process, unity annuls discord, revealing an inner harmony born of self-awareness, acceptance, and incorporation. It acknowledges the value of each quality, embracing imperfections and virtues integral to authenticity. Inner harmony results in a dynamic presence that leaves a lasting impression, urging others to seek balance within themselves, to identify harmonic energies deserving refinement, and celebrate newly discovered alignments. Listening to the symphony of presence, observers emerge invigorated with fresh potential, inspired to compose personal contributions within the overarching orchestration of life. Presence finds liberation in surrender, an acceptance of life's inevitable nature that releases futile resistance. Contrary to perceptions of passivity, surrender births profound peace, guiding presence to manifest confidently guided by life's natural currents. The power in surrender resides in the belief that letting go enables change. It welcomes uncertainty as part of life's fabric, trusting intuitive paths toward authenticity. As surrender becomes instinctual, presence radiates with liberty, the dance of resilience and adaptability, captivating those drawn to its depths, eager to replicate such strategies within their own lives. By observing the vitality and surrendering, others discover strength in relinquishing rigidity, opening hearts to life's unfolding expressions. Tranquility, seldom sought yet deeply cherished, enhances presence with an ethereal quality that enchants. Not akin to unstable calm, true tranquility withstands disruption, persisting unshaken by outside agitation. Its allure is understated, yet magnetic, soothing souls with consistent equanimity. Tranquil presence nurtures peace, summoning serenity to pervade its aura. Others encircle this peace, discovering capacities for serene living, grateful for inspiration offered through non-interference. Enchantment enfolded in tranquility invites us to inhabit quietness, find clarity within, and savor inner worlds thriving beneath life's tumult. Presence with quiet strength nurtures resilience, distinguishing those who bend yet refuse to be broken. Resilient presence appreciates adversity for the growth it initiates, revolving around adaptability rooted deeper. It anchors in recovery, signifying undeterred optimism. Resilience heartens observers, grasping glimpses of mercy underlying quiet strength. Embodying presence, it assumes the role of an educator by demonstration. Those meeting such steadfast presence witness its latent power, directing even in the face of formidable challenges, awakening to their potential for rebound, a testament to fearless persistence ingrained within. Within presence resides an enduring quest for understanding, inviting wonder amidst life's infinite mysteries. Unwavering curiosity intertwines with identity, transforming presence into one not content with surface answers. Instead, it fuels exploration beneath abhorrent reasons, pursuing hidden dimensions. Curiosity bonds humanity within shared discoveries, prompting companions along explorative paths toward knowledge contained within unfamiliar territories. Presence, animated by inquisitiveness, inspires invigorating dialogue, personifying life's availing possibilities. Witnessing this dynamic exchange kindles others to embrace their questions, creating an education that transcends routine inquiry, providing camaraderie on journeys toward clarity. Presence unfolds a continuous revealing of depth beyond initial awareness. Each layer imbued with complexity enriches interactions continually striving for greatness, forming layers closer to core truth beneath perception. Openness to unveiling layers inspires authenticity within others, encouraging them to embrace their inherent liberation. This cyclical understanding becomes an evolving dialogue, demonstrating excellence derived from openness. As understanding evolves, threads weave into human connections, depth enriched by revelation, urges discoveries made reality through shared moments. Presence imbues gratitude, modeling a mindset perceiving abundance amid life's plenitude. It epitomizes appreciation for life's marvel, silent celebrations of freely bestowed blessings and cautiously fostered opportunities. Grateful presence gestures graciously, prompting inclusivity, engendering others to revel in simplicity over constant wants. Gratitude ignites imaginative articulations of kindness, lifting the collective spirit through shared honor of quiet benevolence. Witnesses reciprocate through spontaneous gratitude. Gestures collectively nourish ties as grateful presence envelops them, glorifying transformative connection amid grace, appreciative of living in this sacred manner. Simplicity stands as presence's foundation, exuding clarity longed for within life's chaos. Simplicity quietly undercuts noise, revealing authenticity unclaimed by distractions. Individuals drawn to simplicity discern its essence as opposite to superficial complexity. Simplicity lends clarity, fostering enlightenment even within mundane surroundings. Others, inspired by this simplicity, willingly undress noise, establishing wide yet profound perspectives that bid thoughtful exploration amidst life's intrinsic richness. Presence characterizes an unvoiced invitation, urging reflection. It invites individuals toward depths resting hidden beneath life's surface. Observers at ease willingly narrate within presence's domain, a composed space allowing narratives to blossom without rush, a tranquil arena befitting the heart's expressions. While reflection unfolds, a spiral towards inner vistas emerges, encouraging introspection and facilitated discourse. Observers of such presence unravel insights expansively, as wisdom disseminates paths freshly illuminated. Providence cultivated through presence's effect contributes to persuasive evolution, a collective invitation envisioning truth unbound by veils shrouding essence. Presence embodies coalescence, fusing experiences and revelations into an intricate dance between known and uncharted realms. Integration unites instead of divides, transforming distinctiveness into shared humanity through convergence. Perceiving coalescent presence exposes connection, pathways perceived not as barriers but as bridges. This encourages exploration, advocating unity beyond separate paths, of histories melding seamlessly and narratives embellishing existence. Emphasis within presence begets coexistence. Pursuing linkages naturally leads toward harmonious evolution, fostering journeys, acknowledging hidden interconnections. Presence, a symphony thoughtfully composed, extends beyond personal embodiment. It creates harmonious resonance, suggesting destiny encased in intentional calm, holds true over transient forces. This singular presence conveys unspeakable eloquence, speaking with resonance, boundless as its own essence communicates through silence more than words ever could. As journeys end, echoes a symphony's hum. Presence continues, a boundless representation of divine clarity. Crafted within this delicate expanse is the unique identity, unbound by time, forever resonating within each note. Separation within this orchestration fades, uniting wandering footsteps upon paths disclosed, as presence frames a silent legacy. Thus, presence beckons as an unseen legacy, guiding generations traversing life's uncertainty. Those who dwell here know it transcends chaotic trials through awareness's anchor. The calm, focused individual is inherently dangerous by no longer needing to showcase prowess, leaving a tangible footprint composed of presence's essence. As the journey comes to rest, the assurance arrives, bound where it started, within presence, real and unalterable. It conveys that being is a timeless invitation to explore innate potential. Presence whispers unceasingly in our hearts, coaxing us forward, poised to delve deeper into paths perpetually alight with endless wonder.